gonna explode on. No, we're just live.
Cheers, love.
I was ready to die. I was ready for everything to go down.
Yeah.
Oh my god, have you seen some of that? Like, some of them are like, I was at a buffet and everybody left, and I figured I'd close it down.
I think
that is how I would want to go.
Yeah. My favorite Hawaii thing is that Pornhub, of all people, have released a viewership count for that
thing
time
is amazing
in Hawaii, and it just goes whoop.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend my
Well, if I'm gonna
minute.
go out, I'm gonna go out doing something I love.
It skyrockets like you couldn't believe. It's amazing.
Oh man, that's freaking funny.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the stream. We'll play some
Another thing, have you guys seen the what was it? Like there's been a couple like joke things as to like why that alert went up by accident, and one of my favorite ones is like it's got the cursor on the screen and it's like test alert, real alert, and he goes to click test alert, and then an ad pops up and bumps everything down on the page. So he like clicks the real alert. I can see that. There was that, and then they actually released what the actual page looks like the actual page that the guy like accidentally sent out the alert from. And you can totally understand.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It is so unbelievably bad. It looks like a 90s webpage of pure hyperlinks. Like the fact that it is a system that is meant to alert people of anything is mind-boggling.
That's pretty great in its own way.
Yeah. So you look at it, it's sort of like when you saw the picture of the Miss America card that Steve Harvey read wrong that one time.
Right.
Like you actually see what he was handed and you're like, oh no, I get it. That's really bad.
Alrighty, we ready to recap?
Yeah, who wants to give a recap?
I think so.
Oh,
Oh, what just happened?
What did we do last time? Did we do anything?
Oh, I was saying what just happened because I was trying to tweet out the link, and it pulled up a wall of text instead of your link for some reason. I need to fix that. Where did we start last time? That's the.
We started waking up.
Oh, we're in bed in the hotel.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then fucking Gene made like a 3 a.m. wake-up call, pounding at the door.
5 a.m. It was a little.
Okay, 5 a.m.
More reasonable.
5 a.m. is not reasonable, Richard.
But a little more reasonable.
I don't want to get up before the sun's up. All right, I'm not a farmer. I'm not a dairy farmer.
So she was like, help, they're coming, the British are coming. She was our Paul Revere. We all got up and got out of bed, and, you know, Dole changed out of his PJs into some actual armor. Because God put that away, you paladin. And we all panicked a little bit, and Gene really didn't say much other than demons were coming, and then demons were there, and then we fought the demons. So that was a fun time.
It wasn't just demons that showed up, buddy.
Well, they were Cambions.
Also Kadash and
yes, thank
Kadash
you.
showed up.
I mean, listen.
Hey, he has been through some stuff. Listen, everybody in the party, including auxiliary characters for the most part, has been to hell at this point in the campaign. That's fine.
Yeah.
But Dash spent 200 days there, okay, or the equivalent of it.
Although I will say, not just did Kadash show up, but he showed up in a very specific way, tied to a lamp that Gene had.
He's been rebounds. He also has a sick beard going on.
He has a pretty sick beard.
And he's really pissed.
He's pissed. He's really gruff, and he's kind of a dick.
Yeah. Well, he was always that, but he's got a vendetta.
No. He's always been playful, and his actions have caused others misfortune. He's never really been a dick straight up.
That's fair. That's fair.
More of a wild card, you know?
Yeah. He's like out there and funny and wacky. This one is like actually just probably gonna slap you in the face, maybe.
Well, not you guys.
More
There's
than that,
someone.
maybe.
There's someone very in
general.
particular he wants to slap in the face with like knives.
People in general, I mean.
And by the way, that beard ain't coming off until that happens. By the way,
is he gonna do it with the knife too? Just like ruggedly, like shave
it's the vendetta beard.
Definitely. But anyways,
Yeah,
they're way more than just him showing up.
We killed Cambians. They got banished. Some of them got taken over. And then we were like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? And Jiwon's like, I'm only going to talk to you guys in the Temple of Cord. So we go to the Temple of the Cord. And she also summoned the rest of the knights by making Finn do some sending. And then we went there. And then the rest of the knights were there. And there was...
She requested.
Yeah, she did request. And so we came there. There was tension between Jean and Lady E. And we found out, hey... she stole one of Batham's prized treasures, which, spoiler alert, was from the Traveler. Who saw that one coming?
Which we then used to spy on the Traveler, and it gave us a bonus since it was originally the Traveler's, which is kind of crazy.
That's kind of interesting. But, yeah, so we've done that, and now there's a plan, sort of a plan. Jean, beyond anybody else, wants us to find a way back to the past so that we can change things, specifically so that she never makes the pact.
Which, people, I mean with the size of things, it's kind of selfish with everything that's going on. It's a little
bit. But, I mean, beyond that, other people have other ideas if we are going into the past. There's also the question of, are we just dropping going after the Traveler now, which has been raised? The only thing that we know for sure is that Hans, while the most amazing brute that he is, did not give us any weapons. He gave us some oil.
He gave us some oil because he's naughty.
Which is currently in Dash's possession, by the way.
You know,
it's an important thing to point out.
I'm not entirely convinced that he came down and was like, I don't have anything for you, and that was a terrible accent because I can't do Hans.
Racist.
And
then you'd like to do Hans though.
Oh. Speaking of that, like I'm not entirely convinced that the oil isn't actually just his hemorrhoid cream or something from
God.
From the terrible
well, he's gonna need it after a lance went in there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like, But anyways, so he gave us that, and then we were like, I guess we're gonna go get the Staff of Magi, which is in Illyria. And they're gonna go down south and follow the other leads that Cornelius left us in that, or left Duel in that letter. And that's where we are. That's our current plan.
I think one important thing to add to that is that in order to help secure allies from religious people,
oh God, right? Fucking
Duel gave the
You kind of sound like you're underwater, by the way.
Ew.
Oh.
The Holy Avengers.
Just informing you.
Gave it
Are
away.
you in your submarine?
The Holy Avenger is now with Brianna.
Are all of us feeling the pain of that? Was that a mistake?
Yeah. As soon as he started considering it, I was like, no, please don't. Please don't.
But then he did.
Then he did.
Oh wait, we're controlling him right now. So Duel demands.
So Duel's gonna go get it back.
Actually, I changed my mind.
Duel. Ryan is texting me what he wants.
And Brienne is like, no take backsies.
So there we are. We're in Norris Crag, and I guess we're teleporting to Illyria.
Yeah. So
we
didn't finish off with that, but yeah, Armiando, in between sessions, has gone over to the group to say, let me just put you on the page at this point.
Okay.
Were there any loose ends we wanted to tie up in Norris Crag?
There is one that Ryan wanted to tie up, which I'll mention briefly.
There's also something that we never explored in Norris Crag.
I would like to go speak with the pie stall vendor and tell her good day.
Armiando is basically going to say, I have used my divination magic to look into the future to try to see where this staff is. I've gotten a vision of a certain tower, a tower that I've been to before. If you would let me tag along, I can take you there quite quickly.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not sure how much use I would be to the others. Diplomacy was not always my thing.
It's not ours either, but...
Right, so are we going down there or what?
Right here.
Diplomacy, though? Are we great with diplomacy? Are we really
Yes.
good with it?
Guys, that's the point. That's why Dash was like, "Yo, we're going or what?" It was an undercut.
So
I like to
just
think we're pretty polite. Yeah, so we're moving on or what?
yeah. So Duel would like to enlist Vixen in the cause, and
Yeah, we
she
talked
seems
about
like she's at the beginning of her hero's journey because she is refusing the call. She's like, "You're going up against a god? Fuck that." No, I don't want to do that. Nope. I'm looking forward to Chaos Day because I'm gonna kick ass in the battle royale at the Coliseum. Fuck you. No. I'm not trying to do that. No.
How do you really feel?
No. Thank you for asking. I feel flattered, but no. And Duel's gonna really push like, oh come on, like, you know, your father is ousted. You know, the giant killer is ousted because the Traveler did all these things that caused the giants to come into power. And she's like, yeah, my dad's an asshole, and I get to own all his shit now. So, yeah, like I'm okay with this. Artem, are you like completely mimicking that meme of the kid just like?
A little bit, yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of where she's at. She might have more of a hero's journey to the point where maybe later she'll say yes, but at this point she is refusing the call. Hardcore.
Okay.
Well, good luck on Chaos Day then.
I mean, one less person.
Thank you. Hopefully
that
you'll be there
dies.
too and we can all fight together. I'd love to challenge you.
Let's be honest.
I'm sure you'd kick my ass.
It's more likely that she would have died with us than anything else, right?
I don't know, she's a higher level than you.
What? How is
Yeah.
how is she a higher level and at the start of her hero's journey?
That's a very good point.
I
Her
call
her
bullshit.
dad's probably
the
over
other.
now.
Insight.
Some people are trained longer before their big adventure than others.
That's right.
Some are masters of the craft before they dabble in.
Some people are afraid to get their hands dirty.
That's possible.
Yep. So anyways, is there anything else that people are trying to do before we leave Norris Crag?
I'm trying to get a move on, please.
Yeah, I guess if I can't think of anything else I would need to do.
Finn, any more banks you need to stop by and collect more money from?
Unfortunately, no. I think I am doing okay.
One thing I do want to know before we go further in this session, what is everybody's dark vision? What's their deal? Because I need to set tokens.
I have none.
Personal-
I had to have Lena give it to me before.
60
Pretty
feet.
personal. I don't feel comfortable giving that.
0, but I give me and Kadash like 30 feet. Let me double check what the thing.
I prefer not to answer.
I got this.
This
Well,
is
I
that
don't
might
want it to
help.
affect
beginning,
my chances of further employment.
right? It's the beginning forms of a job application.
Oh, were we
If
going
you
to
are
do
a
anything
family
with-
member, subscribe to Dark Vision.
Were we going to do anything with this? And I'm going to kind of pull out the one of the pieces of the flare armor. Like, do we want to sell this while we're in town, or wait till we get to Aloria?
Oh,
What is that?
Good luck finding a shop open in Aloria.
Hmm.
yeah, if you want to try to sell it really fast, that's
Finn.
probably best. Also,
Actually-
Dark Vision as a spell, 60 feet. So me and Kadash will both have that when the time comes.
Wait, does Finn actually do that in character? Pull that out and like mention selling it in Aloria?
Well, selling it either here or in Aloria.
Okay.
Why?
Because at that, Lady E might try and like pull him aside and be like, "Listen, Finn, have you seen Aloria since you traveled through time?"
No, I've been in time.
It's not. You should be prepared for the worst. It's not really there anymore.
What do you mean the worst. What do you mean not there? What?
Well, it's gone. It was destroyed.
Like destroy? What do you mean destroyed?
The genies overtook and destroyed Illuria. I
Not
thought.
just Genie, but Slot and all sorts of other chaotic beasts. Like it's.
Well,
it's like
I'm
a
just going
jungle
from
there now.
I'm just going from Lady E's like personal relationship to the attack. She saw genies attacking in her wherever she was.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it's gone. It's ruins and rubble.
Huh.
Just, you should probably be prepared for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Shoot, I'm gonna take my dice out.
Then she's
Alrighty,
gonna go back to the
so
others.
do you sell some armor in Norris Crag?
I mean, if Kadash is itching to go, we can always sell it later. We've got room.
If you
Yeah,
if
not-
you
not
pulled
like
that
the
out to
money
ask, he
that-
was definitely like, seriously.
Okay. I
Yeah,
can
it's
wait.
not like the money would do you any good in Illuria anyway.
Wait, I know you want to kill us, but I have $15.
What's $1? I want gold. Okay. So are we heading off?
I
Yes.
think so.
I guess.
Okay.
You still sound underwater, by the way.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't-
are you using your phone headphones?
Yes.
Is it running
For
off
sound
of that?
or for
Is there a
mic?
mic? Is there a mic on this?
Yep, you're
Oh, yeah,
running off of that mic.
Oh,
got
there
better.
it is.
It just got better as you got closer to it.
It's off of
Just
that
change.
mic?
Well, I don't know what to do about that.
Well, you could change it in
Just,
Skype if you want, but
Yeah, just change the Skype setting. It sounds pretty good when it's up close to you, but
I was like, it sounds like a different mic. That's so weird.
well, I didn't notice the headphones until just now.
I just got a cheapo pair from 7-Eleven because my dog ate my
Well,
other
no,
pair.
this-
Yeah, it's actually picking up the microphone though, which is surprising. Normally, it won't even like.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine
Register
doesn't
that.
even work when I do that.
The
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, just flip it over to your default.
Well, I'm surprised that your laptop has a 3-ringed input. What?
Well, I mean, mine. I have a mic input as well, but it's not the same as the headphone one. Like
No,
my
I know,
headphones
that's
are
what
in
I
that,
mean,
but it
like,
doesn't
he has
register
a-
this as a mic at all.
He has a 3-ringed input, which means it accepts
Oh, gotcha.
3 things: stereo,
It
left, right,
just-
and then mic. But
It just says it's on built-in microphone, which it's totally not.
oh, I guess it's
Do you
just
have
being
other options?
overtaken by that thing. Oh well, whatever.
I think we just have to roll with it. I'll try to keep this thing more in front of me.
No, it's just it. I thought at the very beginning, I'm like, is he wearing a lav? Because it sounds like a lav that's like a little too far down in the
A
shirt.
little bit, actually, yeah.
Well,
It
is
actually
it-
does. It actually
Can you
does
at
sound
least
good when you're.
understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you're
just
just
wanted to point it out in case you were.
Okay,
It does
well,
sound good when you're up on it.
like
Up
this.
on it.
Everything
Up on it.
sounds good when he's up on it.
So I'm just gonna do this from now on.
Huh.
Alrighty.
Do
So
everything like a Secret Service member.
right. We're gonna be taking them over here.
We're moving in on Aloria.
Moving into the next page now. Now
Birdbeak
onto
has left the
Illuria
nest.
Tower.
Birdbeak has left the nest.
Good. Finn is going to touch his armor and turn it into a black suit with a white button-up and a black tie, and put on some black sunglasses.
Haven't you actually done that before?
Uh,
Deva
kind
thing,
of.
I think.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the Devas.
Secret Agent Ben.
He
Oh
has.
shit! I had the glamored leather, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Wow, that seems so long ago.
It was.
So are we jumping?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You all huddle around our Meowndo. And he's going to give you a little warning. Now, I'm trying to get us to a safe place in Allure. I'm going to try to get to the top of the tower because I don't know how the bottom is going to look, and I'd rather not be immediately swarmed. So I've never actually been to the top, but I've been pretty close, just letting you know there might be a little bumpier of a ride. There's a small chance.
Trust me, we've all had much worse rides before.
There's not a possibility of you chucking us off the tower with this teleport, is there?
I'm pretty confident that won't happen. There might be a little bit of a turbulence.
I'm pretty
It's not a
confident
no.
that won't happen.
Finn is going to lean over to Lady E and be like, if that happens, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We'll take care of you.
It's not the
Guys,
first time
it's gonna
I've
be
fallen.
fine, and he's gonna go.
All right.
Fine. Motherfucker.
And then we just appear like 500 feet in the air, in the middle of nowhere, and just no.
Right.
Can we
Now-
fucking leave?
Wow.
Oh my god.
I'm not seeing anything yet.
Take us back. Take us back.
I got
Take us back.
I got nothing.
teleport to
Oh,
the top
do you have the
floor.
dark vision turned on for Finn? He said he doesn't see anything.
Yeah, I'm not. It's a big black screen for me.
It might be the new token.
Yeah, it's probably it.
I like my token. Don't
Why
you
do I
talk
have-
shit about
Oh yeah, I finally got a crit with Life Stealer. That's why I have temp HP going on.
Nice.
Forgot about
Oh,
that.
I think I just had to put down that you had sight because it's global illumination. You should be able to see out as
Yeah,
far
I see
as.
now.
Okay.
Whoa!
sight. Literally
is
can
stuff.
see.
Yeah, I would like to not be here.
Yeah, so you get to the top and you're 8 stories up. If you were to kind of walk over to the edge, you would look down. Now, to kind of give a forced perspective thing, I made all these slots half the size than they actually are. They should be taking up twice as many squares.
Wow.
I guess 4 times because they to make
Gotcha.
it take up 4 spaces.
We're looking
yeah,
down
so-
on big old slot.
Yeah, you look down and you're looking down like 8 stories.
Oh shit.
Is
And if you were to look, so this is kind of looking down, but if you looked across where this little piece of land is down below, that leads to the rest of Aluria, and you see all of Aluria covered in plants and moss and all sorts of just like wild animals and vegetation just completely taken over at this point. And like there's buildings that have clearly had a fair amount of damage. Nothing is actively on fire, but you do notice that the thing you're on has a whole bunch of fire lit all around it.
Well,
it
this is
resemble
very
like a
different from
lighthouse?
last time.
sorry, I stepped all over that.
Your question was more important.
Yeah, does it resemble like a lighthouse kind of thing?
Not really, no. So you've got a bunch of pillars, and the roof is right up above you. And then just looking out, so if you look towards the upper part of the map, you should see like there's a second little tower. But it's not necessary. I mean, I guess you could say is kind of like a lighthouse. I never even thought about that, but I guess it could be. That could be one of its functions.
I mean, people light fires on top of towers all the time. Anyway.
Yeah.
Signal towers and the like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, in any case, yeah, but also just with like the architecture of it, it also looks like it's somewhat spiritual in some way. For those of you who have been to Aluria before, you would recognize the tower that you're on, where it is a temple / wizardry school. It's kind of a lot of arcane magic and divine kind of overlap in this with this particular god. But some of you might have been down to the second floor before, which is where the library is. So for those of you who like libraries,
Did we go to the library? I don't
How
even
did-
remember doing that.
no,
Oh,
not in game, no. But for some of
Okay,
your
I
characters who have been here before,
That's how it is.
no, I don't think Tao did. But for any characters where their backstory is they grew up in Aluria, they would have probably been to this tower before.
Cool.
But
So,
you've never been up
familiar.
here before. You've never seen it from this angle.
Are you sure? I could have snuck in. Rebellious years.
The restricted section.
Yeah.
I think for the sake of this story, we're going to say no. Otherwise, I'd have to be like, oh, yeah, well, this is why you know this or that.
That's fair.
So we're just going to say no.
Well, fuck.
I only know this platform. We climbed all the way up.
This
Maybe
might have
if you had
been.
magic mandolin, but you've never been inside of it outside. You've never been permitted to go past the second floor before.
This might have been a terrible plan.
Well, we tend to have those.
With a disturbing amount of frequency, might I add.
Yeah. Are you sure? Are we still cursed?
We might be cursed. This might just be one huge, big, massive fucking curse.
While everybody, I assume that you're not where your tokens are and you're kind of scattered all around and looking all around.
Well, now I will.
Well, Dash is just going to wait by
when
stairs.
There's a chance, Armeando is going, if he sees that Lady E is alone at any point, he's going to approach her. He'll say, Madam...
So what's your deal?
Madam Eladrin, is that your name?
Mm-hmm.
It's Lady Eladrin.
You're not here, you don't know that?
Doggy.
You and I believe we're of a similar mind. This staff that we're after, there are not many who can use it. Jean is one of those people, but I don't think we should let that get into her hands. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm.
I am worried. She is an old friend, but still, she has been in the depths of hell for a very long time. We do not know how this has affected her mind. It's quite possible that she is unstable, and something of that amount of power in unstable hands like hers could be quite dangerous. I hope that if the time comes, I have allies to back me up in that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Now we need to find a way into this place. So...
She's just gonna point to the stairs.
Yeah, Dash has been standing by waiting for the rest of you.
Those are stairs that go upwards, not downwards.
Oh, okay.
However, if you were to notice, it does seem odd that this pathway seems to lead to just nothing.
Top or bottom? Oh, those are the exit stairs down there. Okay. These stairs seem to not go anywhere?
Well, on the right side, you can go up, but there's a left side where the path is here, but
Right. Okay.
there's no down.
Hey, what's in here?
I don't know. Where are you?
Ooh.
Oh, Finn, you flew over to the other side?
Oh, that's separate?
Yeah, that is separate. So, like, this is... You've got, like, a 15-foot jump, roughly. And
that's,
down
like,
here,
way down.
That is way down.
Gotcha.
That's like a hallway way down, like 8 stories down.
Well, I've got a grappling hook.
Jesus Christ, Finn, you have a mandolin.
I can
course,
fly
you don't
us
wanna
over
wait
there if
to
you're
fly.
worried about spending a... I can
mean-
fly everybody over. It's not a problem.
I mean, I don't see why we should waste it. We have materials. That should be fine.
Yep.
Yeah, could I borrow a rope? It looks like I don't have one for some reason.
Sure.
Did anybody bring a rope?
I mean, I think in everybody's
I got
like
the daddy rope.
auxiliary like starting kit, everybody's got some kind of rope.
Yeah, I picked a diplomat's pack, which I don't think has a rope.
Lady E has a rope, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, why are we using rope?
Is it visible, or so I can attach it to my grappling hook and cross it?
How big is the gap, Richard?
I'm gonna fly over there.
It is 15 feet. Lady E
Kadash,
flies over.
Kadash will attempt to jump it.
You're gonna.
Remember, you can take fall damage.
I know, but I will also cast levitate if I miss.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, so I guess I ask Lady E for the rope. Assuming she hands it over, I'll start tying the grappling hook and be like, okay, we'll just check out this other tower real fast.
Meanwhile,
Take
you
no
see
time at
Dash.
all. No,
Yeah,
I don't
meanwhile-
see it. Behind me in the scene, you two just crouching tiger dragging your way across. I'm like,
Athletics
okay,
or
guys.
acrobatics, Richard?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Wait, sorry, no.
it's
Sorry,
athletics.
it's athletics.
That's why I had to ask. Well, 20. I'm assuming
Yeah.
I make it.
Yeah, you make it 15 feet.
Yeah. So Lena flies, and I just do this amazing, graceful leap right across. No, well, it's probably not graceful. It's probably the
I was gonna say you gotta roll acrobatics for graceful.
Yeah. Sorry, yo. So it's not acrobatics. It's like that, stunt,
Hold on.
that stunt leap where they're that in the air to get across.
E, do you want help over?
Wait, is the rope up?
There are stairs over here.
I can fly with my boots that you were so against me wearing to the just
Is that because they weren't fashionable boots?
pretty much. She doesn't like my boots. Come here, I'll help you over. It's gonna be okay, okay? All right.
Does he have a fear of heights?
I think she has a fear of Illyria overall.
Fair.
Finn, honey, do you want me to just come get you? I can come get you.
I guess.
Do you want to try the grappling hook? We could try the grappling hook.
I like
That's
to
what you
imagine
want to do.
he has it already. He's like, "Do you want me to come get you?"
He's like so excited.
Pretty much, yeah.
Here,
I've
give it a
I've
go.
never done this before, so
Okay, yeah. I'll catch you if something bad happens.
yeah, just spot me.
I'll spot you. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna whip
Okay.
around and kind of throw the hook over and see what happens.
Gonna like carefully just hook it around something. Just. Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah. Good job. Like around the brazier over here.
And I will, yeah, I guess I'll swing down and climb up.
Make a roll for that. Make a roll for that. Acrobatics or some shit.
I think that would be athletics again.
It'd probably be athletics. Yeah.
Oh,
For the idea of like
Damn.
holding onto the rope.
Good
Nice.
job. You swing down and then you totally climb that wall, bro. Good job.
Wait, how do Duel and Armando get over here?
I'm gonna go get him.
Oh, okay.
wait, where
I'm
did
not
the
just-
DM go?
Abandoning everybody.
I don't know.
I know he stepped away for something.
Wait, how are you gonna lift Bosco?
We'll dismiss him.
Carefully.
What?
Tell you, man, he needs to get the wings and turn into Moosh.
Me
Right.
and Bosco are buds, all right? He'll cooperate.
I mean, Duel you can get over easily, and Armando is like he's a cat.
Do any of you play Ark?
No.
No, I'm aware
So-
of it.
Basically, if you're flying any kind of creature, they can go and they can pick something up and drag them along with them. Robert was riding on a woolly rhino, and one of his buddies on like a pterodactyl, and they came by and swooped him up. Well, the graphic was that the claws were wrapped around Robert, not the rhino, and Robert's just like sitting on it with like his thighs on it, like it's like he's holding this freaking rhino up with his thigh strength.
Nice.
I propose that Dual Brightstone get on the saddle. And I'll just carry him, and he'll just like, just thigh strength that shit.
Oh my.
That is my proposal.
We're gonna lose
Tiny
Bosco. He's gonna fall down,
You die, yeah.
take
You
fall damage, and then be eaten by Slod.
I don't want him
Tiny
to
thunder thighs. So Richard, we assumed that a 24 would be good enough to swing around the rope and climb up.
use his grappling hook.
24?
We
Yeah.
Yeah.
were really looking for a 25.
Alrighty. So, yep, you get over there.
I'll come back and get Armando and Duel, and I don't know how we want to do Bosco.
We'll say that Bosco's got a good jump, because I'm pretty sure he does.
He has great.
I like the
athletics,
idea
yeah.
of this bear just leaping.
Jules like, don't insult me. Me and Bosco will do just fine. Okay.
I need a roll for that, Richard. I need to see you roll. No. I kid. But seriously,
preparing
that
for
would
a
be
one-shot.
hilarious.
That
With
is
that-
the 18 plus whatever Bosco gets. I think he's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah, probably.
He's like a +6, I think, or something.
Alrighty, you get over here and you see that there is a staircase that leads both up and down.
I would like to maybe cast Pass Without a Trace.
Never a bad idea.
Yeah,
Could
yeah.
Roll perception to see if I hear anything from upstairs or downstairs, or see anything that would lead me to believe there's been activity.
Go ahead and roll perception for that.
Dash is already about to go down there with his weapons drawn, by the way.
Also, does it look super dark down there?
You see a faint purple light from up there.
From up?
From up where you are.
Okay.
So looking down.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I wanted. That is not what I
Yeah,
wanted.
that's a lot.
Yeah. So everybody just stay around there.
Alrighty. So with your perception, you do not hear anything. You just see a faint purple light that's coming down.
Could I roll an Arcana to see if I would know what that's from? Or
Sure.
is it... Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll that too.
You could also just roll memory.
Oh.
What's roll memory?
History or intelligence?
Roll memory is you, the player, remember when there's been teleportation fires, of which are
Right.
purple.
Yeah, sure. Actually, Lady E hasn't seen any of those unless she's seen them here.
Fair enough.
Well, I guess the flu that she escaped from was one.
Yes,
the
that's true.
fireplace. Yep, never mind. She knows.
And you said that's down from us? Down the stairwell?
That is down.
Okay. I guess if Kadash was heading downstairs, Finn
Yeah,
would
he's got weapons drawn.
Yeah, Finn will pull the wand of magic missiles out.
Okay.
Take it slow,
Just kind of
please.
follow.
I'm
Don't
just
know
gonna.
how many spotter
Guys,
crawling
like-
around the tower.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Yeah, everybody roll stealth to make sure you don't crit fail.
And
Plus
it's
10.
Plus 10. Cool.
So this is a minimum 33. But just for the heck of it.
Please.
I guess a
Dual-
minimum is one.
Dual Bosco and Orlando are fine.
Yeah, so it's a 33.
So
Wow, that was a
17.
7 with advantage.
Yeah, 17 though, with the pass without trace.
Alrighty.
Yeah, mine is because of reliable talent. That's gonna round up to a 23, and then plus 10 for a 33.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Playing the rogue.
Yeah, baby. Even Beard Dash still has them stealth. He was always stealthy when he wanted to be. He just never wanted to be quiet.
I do technically have maps for this, but it's not worth like sending you to every single level of these mini things, because these mini things are basically just like a little side tower with not much in it.
Yeah,
but you go down 2 floors, and there is indeed a purple flaming fire that is going. Your knowledge
wait a
of
minute.
Arcana-
Does Dash recognize this? Is this because remember Dash went through that teleporting fire underneath the temple that one time?
Yeah, he would recognize it.
Okay, so
He knows that green means go and purple means can't do anything.
right. Okay. I have been through these before. You can teleport through the fire, but this is purple and not green, so not in this one.
Is there any indication?
Oh, from the coldest temple, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember if anyone else went through. I just remember Dash was like,
No,
okay.
nobody else went through.
He
We
stuck
saw
his
it,
hand
but
through.
we were like,
He didn't get burned, and then he went, okay.
Is there any indication of where this lets out, or like what it connects to?
Well,
from
this
here?
is the let out.
Well,
if
it
it's purple,
changes.
this is
It
the
can
exit.
change, though.
No, there's no markings on it or anything.
Okay.
But if you go down another 2 floors, you go down one more floor, and it's like just a little empty desk that seems completely abandoned. There's no notes or anything, just like a desk. There's like a broken chair that's just kind of like laying sideways on the floor. You go down another floor, and there's like an old.
I'd like to
abandoned
inspect the desk. Were
I'm
there
telling
any?
you, there's nothing there. I'm
Okay.
also telling you, there's nothing
Gotcha.
there. Nothing. Don't even waste the playtime.
All right. that's
Nothing
fair.
there.
But let me roll that search.
Go ahead and roll the surge. But there's nothing
Richard,
there.
when we get to that desk,
Yeah.
I would like to cast Detect Magic. You already said there's nothing special with the desk,
Yes.
but just FYI, it's up to 10 minutes. So I will sense magic up to 30 feet from me. I'll see a faint aura around it. But it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal, thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. So,
okay, so it's
just
basically
FYI.
contained to just inside the little tower thing then. Cause
Yeah,
there's
so
stone
just
all
an
around.
FYI. I've got that going now, so.
All right, so going down, you see a bed, and other basic little things, and you're confident that there's nothing magical going on in any of these parts, and eventually you make your way all the way down to the first level. Well, let me just drop you in real quick.
Well, so much for detecting any magic on the way down.
Hey, at least you're confident that there's not.
Indeed.
We haven't heard any indication that that teleportation flame purple thing was used on our way down. We didn't hear anything.
You did not hear anything. However,
yeah, I guess Tash would have said that as we walked away from it. Like, we can't go in this one, but it doesn't mean other things won't come out.
Yeah, I'd say at this point you've just heard, you sensed nothing.
Okay.
All right, so putting you in here, you should be able to see.
Mm-hmm.
However, at this point, it should be dark. I've given some of you guys dark vision because I assumed that you would just end up putting that on.
Yep. All right. We both got dark vision.
Appreciated.
I'm just going to take our Meowndo out of the thing so I don't have to keep on moving him, but he's with you.
Okay.
Has it been 10 minutes? Is my detect magic still up?
No, it's probably been like 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't take that. How long do you think it takes you to get down like 8 flights of stairs?
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna start walking ahead, and that's still up then, in case I ping anything.
I'd like to inspect this chest.
You inspect the chest. Oh, I guess you don't need to roll.
Kadash, slow down. Kadash.
You open the chest and you find rope in the chest.
Hey!
We'll add that to my inventory. It looks sturdy.
I just imagine it's like a little video game. You kick open the chest, da-da-da-da, just rope.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, it's the dinky little like doodle doo because you just found like a not awesome item in it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Was there?
Richard, I can only hope you've modeled this after Stone Temple Tower, and we'll start flipping things upside down at some point.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Oh, from Majora's Mask?
I don't remember that game.
It's where you get the creepiest fucking thing of all time.
Richard, it's the best one.
Well, I can't tell you that I based it off of that because I didn't. But
I mean, I wouldn't have actually expected that. But yeah, the whole deal with that dungeon is you shoot a thing and it flips it upside down, and then you explore it upside down. Anyways.
But you're missing out on this, Richard.
Oh, is it what I think it is? Yep.
I don't do it. Am I scared? I'm scared.
I'm pretty sure it's not porn.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
I knew it. Yep. I'm scared.
It's also the game where I got Mikau from.
I wish it was porn. Okay. That would have been less disturbing.
I'll drink to that.
There you go, stream. Let it look in your eyes. Stare into your soul.
I guess there's nothing else for me to kind of examine through here.
Not really. It's
All right.
It's uneasily quiet. And the place more or less looks cleared out.
Alright, are people caught up to me at the end of this hallway? Yes. Alright, cool.
Jewel and Bosco are with you too, in spirit.
Okay.
In spirit.
Because they're dead. It's literally their spirit. Alright, I'm not pinging anything still?
Still not pinging anything. Actually, within 30 feet? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Would my passive perception have...
Your passive perception tells you exactly what I had just told you.
Okay.
It's eerily quiet. For anybody who's been to the first floor of this before, you would know that the stairway to the library is towards the left, and also you would realize that this looks basically nothing like what it looked like when you were there. It's like totally cleared out. There's boxes that you're like, how did these even get here? If anything, if you want to roll like investigation, I could give you something.
I will do that. Does it feel like it's kind of... It used to be a... like it was used as a temporary base or something like that?
Yeah, you get the sense that it was used for something, whether it was a temporary base or bandits or something. Like somebody clearly put stuff in here that, you know, it was not its intended purpose.
Gotcha.
But even that has been mostly cleared out at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still not pinging anything?
Not from there, no.
Okay. So I get to the stairs and I just say, all right, I found the way down.
Or the way up. You made your way all the way down to the first floor. So at this point,
so these stairs go up?
Yeah, those stairs go up.
Okay. Regardless, I found stairs.
Alrighty.
What do we get for the investigation roll?
Oh, just basically what I just told Andrew.
Oh, okay.
Just that, yeah, it seems like this was made somebody's place before. Oh, did Lennon find something?
I also found stairs.
You did.
Stairs
Pretty
down,
good.
it looks like.
They go up or down?
It looks like down.
Yep, looks like down.
Should we check the basement?
I'll
Wait,
just
does
give a
anyone
whistle
see-
to call people back. Nothing too terribly loud.
What is
I
it?
will check that out.
Stairs down.
I don't know where you are.
Oh, down here.
Okay,
Ish.
now Kadash, where he is, something would ping.
Oh.
You'd also see some light coming in from
Whatever this is?
over this way.
Ah,
Oh.
shit.
Hmm.
Did you double
Wait.
back all kinds of crazy?
Yeah,
How
you-
the fuck did you get over there?
Yeah,
Kadash
yeah.
is so far
I
away
started
from
going the
everyone
wrong
else.
direction from where I thought you were. Richard, if I'm pinging it, I do see the outline of it. Does it look like an outline of flame?
Yeah, seems to be some kind of flame, but not a different colored flame, just a regular flame.
I'm
Oh.
moving this just as a camera, but she's still back there.
Okay.
Kadash!
I have also found something.
What direction?
Okay.
Fuck.
I'm down.
What are we going to? They're
Well,
over
I
here,
say
Lena.
we
Oh,
finish
God.
looking at what's on this floor.
You emerged from the wall. You were just like, whoop.
Well, I say we finish looking at whatever's on this floor first.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, this way then. Fair warning, I detect some magic, so be prepared.
Okay.
All right, so now I see.
I'm so
some of these
used to
things.
having weird little barriers when you try to go through walls. So him just vanishing through the wall was like,
Richard, I do want to have my attacks prepared,
Okay.
just in case anything pops out.
Fair enough. Well, you get over there and you notice that there are some flames, and you sense that they are magical, as though maybe they're like ever burning, sort of. It's not just regular fire. Also,
I reach my hand toward him. I assume I feel normal heat.
You do.
Okay.
And if you go over here towards the end of the line, there is a door, and on that door it also seems magical, as if it's to keep things
Oh, I suddenly
out.
can't move. What happened? Oh, there we go. That's weird.
But that is the front door to this place, and it seems like it's magically sealed shut.
Can we
Oh.
tell that it's the main door?
I mean, it looks main door-ish. It's quite fancy.
Is there like a keyhole or anything to peer through to see the outside? Just to affirm that this is indeed just the exit. basically.
There is not a keyhole to look through. However, somebody who's been here before, especially with the 4 flames going, would be like, "Oh yeah, this is the entrance. I remember this."
I will say that. Oh, yeah. This is the main entrance.
Okay, well then, up or down?
I mean, I'm kind of inclined to check out the basement first, but
That's fine
that's
with
just
me.
fine.
kind of inclined to just not be here.
Anyone else see this?
It's
Like
just
there's
a break
something-
in the thing. It's
Okay.
not, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just a break in the map.
Secret passage, mayhaps?
Secret tunnel.
Wah, wah,
The,
wah.
Mountain.
the eerie quietness is happening faster and more intense.
Has it been 10 minutes yet? Do I still...
It's getting pretty close to 10 minutes at this
Okay.
point.
Probably be 10 minutes once we go down in the basement.
Yeah.
Okay. Which way is down?
The boat basement.
Tower basement.
The hole. It's
here
the
we go.
fucking hole.
Oh man, I really did go so far past you guys.
Oh,
when I
You
went
did.
back.
It was like right around the corner.
I didn't even notice. That's pretty classic Dash right
See, and
there.
I thought this was the stairs you were talking about, so I was like, oh, I'll
Nope.
turn around and leave, and then Richard's like, oh, I think Lena found something? Oh, did I?
I'll be right back.
That's funny.
Alright.
Did Artem and Andrew just get up to have a secret meeting?
They might have. They were like, only people who've been here allowed.
I think
That's
they're
fine. I
gonna
think
go
Ryan's
piss
gonna be
that-
logged in a second anyway.
Oh, cool. Excellent. Oh, look at that. He's in Roll20 now.
I go down to the stairs and into the abyss.
Alright. Well, I'm just gonna
So-
move Duel in with you
so-
guys then.
There's a wall. What are you guys doing? Oh my gosh, how are you?
Alright, well, Lena, if you
I
let
like
me
throughout
move...
the episode, just more and more animals just gather behind Sydney.
Everybody except Kona, because Kona's
the
a
end-
stubborn little thing.
By the end, there's like 2 parrots on the window. There's just like a snake coiled up in the background. There's a
I am
bear
a di-
chilling out against the wall.
She's
I am
like
a
a
Disney
Disney
princess.
princess. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's when Snow White whistles and all the animals show up.
So you guys want to go to the basement.
Boat basement.
The boat basement.
Library basement.
The non-boat basement. Library.
Should we keep on going, or should we just wait for Ryan since he's
Uh,
almost
boat
in?
basement.
Well, we are going to the basement regardless.
Yeah, we could probably load
Unless-
in there.
Okay.
You load down in there, and yeah, I'd say at this point your magic detection is kind of wearing off.
Okay.
Oh, is he forgetting his username? Is that what's
No,
happening?
he downloaded a new one and
Oh, okay.
He can still open the old Skype though.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use dancing lights to kind of like move around and scan through the room
Okay.
and just kind of create different torchlight areas, kind of preparing a path for us.
Well,
How
as
deep
you
is the
can,
water?
I was gonna say, as you can tell pretty quickly, the basement has flooded.
Hmm.
And
How
it's,
deep is
it's probably flooded a good 4 feet in the area immediately in front of you.
Oh, guys, I could turn into a fucking crocodile.
I could fly across this, or I could run across water, guys. I can run across water.
Lady E seems
I
to
can
have some
hover across it.
reservations.
Are you okay?
What are your worries? Up.
She doesn't want to be here.
Well,
Let's just.
we're here.
There might be people hiding out down here. We can look really quick, and then we can go. Or there could be Slod hiding out down here too. Which is not
There
super.
could be Slot.
Right then. Can anyone else just
Wow, why is there
cruise
such a
along
huge break in the...
in the light?
Yeah.
Cruise
Flying.
along the water? And I'm gonna go into my hovertail mode and
That's so weird that there's such a break in the light because I made a perfect circle. Like, there
Love that
should be
band.
no break.
Could
Oh
I?
shit, guys, are you starting going in the water?
Flying.
I am hovering 1 foot above it as per genie rules.
Got it. Okay.
I would like to use a perception check to look for ripples or any disturbances in the water, and I would also like to use the dancing lights to like kind of move around very close to the water, kind of like a lure or something. See
Okay,
what
go,
happens. Just
go
kinda
ahead
scan
and
around.
roll for that.
Okay, Ryan is in. There he is.
Hey!
Hey guys,
Are you stepping in from
Right.
the office or are you at your place?
I am currently, so I just drove back from a shoot, dropped off the gear, dropped off the rental car, and I had my laptop with me, so I was like, no one's here, so I'll just jump in. I'm
It's
in
not
the,
like we haven't all done that at some point for this.
Right?
Oh, wow.
Nice.
What kind of show?
yeah. So,
Shoot.
just like a kind of a simple online promotional video type deal,
Hell yeah.
helping this company with adults with autism. So,
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
yeah.
Very cool.
Well, we warped ourselves to Aloria. We descended in a strangely empty tower, and now we're in a water-flooded basement.
Okay, so what happened between the tower and Norse Dragon and the tower?
Literally, we just warped.
Yeah, let me give you a quick pass through.
We got Duel really drunk. We stuck a candle in his butt, and he danced around with a lit candle in his butt.
Duel's dead. You're only playing Bosco. He's a little underleveled, so like keep your distance.
I'll try not to be MVP again.
So they So first they teleported to the top of this tower that Armando saw in his vision that this would be where the staff would be found. And when you look down, this is kind of like a forced perspective thing because the slot they normally take up more squares. But the whole of Aloria is completely like overwhelmed in slide, in vegetation, everything. The buildings are kind of busted up and stuff. So the whole city looks like it's just beyond saving at this point.
Did you say slod, as in like the fish people?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
They're way down there. We're like 8 stories up.
Cool.
Well, we were 8 stories up.
Well, he's given he's given the rooftop view at the moment.
Yeah, but then you hopped over to the smaller tower that was next to it, and if you look way down, you can see like 8 stories down. They're like connected by a little hallway. So they went across that and then went down a bunch. Didn't really see anything other than a purple flame. So you get the sense that somebody could teleport into there, but you couldn't teleport away from it because of the green-purple thing that we've established earlier. And then they went to the first level, and it seemed completely barren for the most part. Finn found some rope, and they found, then from the main floor, they found an option to go both up and down, and they chose to check out the basement first. I believe Finn and Lady E have been here before all of this crazy stuff happened, because on the second floor there was a library that was open to the public. And that's pretty much where we're at.
Okay.
But to immediately catch you up, you're now in a basement which is flooded, and Lena is kind of flying with her boots over and around looking for stuff, and Kadash is floating slightly off the water.
1 foot above. As
genies do, and Finn has cast dancing lights, and he's using it to kind of look through, and he's investigating the water to see if there's anything fishy going on.
Can we tell how deep it is?
It's about 4 feet deep where you are. And Finn, upon his 21 perception, notices that there are a bunch of little tadpoles in the water.
Fuck!
Guys, there's some tadpole things in the water.
I immediately slurp them up. I'm just kidding.
Ugh.
Hey, I
wish we had some lightning right now.
Here's a question. So I have this javelin, and
the lightning javelin.
I don't know if this is safe or not, but I do have a javelin of lightning. What would you think would happen if I stuck it in the water?
The same thing that happens to anything, if we're quoting the dumb X-Men line.
Hey, that's a great line.
No, it's not. It's so terrible.
It's not. It's really not.
I mean, Lady E has a beam of lightning she can do. But does Finn say there are tadpoles there?
Yeah. I called that out, and he did say, "Man, I really wish we had some lightning right now." Those 2 things were legit. Do I need to get a character voice? Is that?
I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here unless I missed a room.
Well, I can be sure of that. I'd like to cast Detect Evil and Good, which hopefully will load here in a second. But it should get any extra planar creatures, just basically all of them, for 10 minutes.
It'll get aberrations too.
Let me double check.
Are slat aberrations?
I think
they're aberration. I don't think they're elementals. They come from limbo.
They used to be in a completely different class that they got rid of from 3.5 called Outsiders, but
Yes.
that doesn't exist anymore.
That's protection.
Yes, they are indeed from Limbo.
Where's detect? There it is. I believe it does say aberrations as well.
Okay, so yeah, you detect that these tadpoles are indeed aberrations, and you detect a whole bunch of little ones fooling around, but you don't sense any big ones.
Could I get an idea of how many there are?
In the whole of the basement,
Like 7.
it's kind of like you open up the curtains in the middle of the night and you look out and see a starry sky.
Oh shit! There's as many stars in the sky.
There's like a ton of them.
Okay,
It's like schools of tadpoles.
Oh jeez. Okay, I don't think it's a good idea to get in that water. Kadash, Len, I would recommend you guys come back from the water in case they try to hop up on you. I only have so many lay-on hugs to get rid of those things.
I mean,
I'm done looking.
they don't really affect me, but okay. And then I'll float my way back over.
If we want to take 10 minutes, I can set up a tiny hut as a barricade for this staircase. I mean, I don't know how long it would take them to hatch, but if we want to set up a barrier just in case, we could do that.
Well, I mean, if they're just tadpoles, I assume it's going to take a long time before they could really do anything.
Mhm.
Yeah, what you know about tadpoles is that they like to get inside people and just
Yeah, they
kinda
do.
grow in there.
Gross.
Yeah.
How would they react to holy water?
Holy water.
I mean, you could try it.
I mean, I only have a couple vials, but if
I'll tell you what. I got one use of javelin per day. Let's see what happens.
All right.
I pull out the javelin of lightning and I click it on, and it shoots out into a long, curved, jagged, lightning-shaped javelin.
That
full
went
of
up.
light.
That went up his ass, didn't it?
I cleaned it. Okay, I cleaned it.
But I mean, how jagged it is, man.
I honestly thought he'd be more mad, but I mean, no
He
judgment
wasn't.
But
here.
for some reason, he was impressed more than mad.
I thought he would catch it, to be honest, but.
I mean, kinda.
And I will throw it in the butt end into the water.
Okay, roll for whatever normal damage you would do.
Okay, I believe. Well, since I need to roll to see if it hits first.
Just assume that you hit.
Okay. In that case, let me check the.
Like if you missed throwing it into the water, can you imagine?
Now, I don't want this to set a precedent for how it would normally go if you're fighting something in the water, because I've not looked up those rules. But for this, we're just going to go with it.
Okay, so in that case, bolt of lightning, 5 feet. Each creature must make a dex save of DC 13, taking 4d6 damage on a failed save.
Okay, so we're going to say that a 120-foot radius, which is a fair amount, is going to get lit up, and you're going to see a whole bunch of tadpoles just floating to the surface, and that suddenly looks really, really nasty in there.
This is not something previous Paladin Duel would have done, I don't think. You just murdered a nursery.
Nursery of Slod.
Of
Chaotic.
xenomorphs.
Yeah.
Chaotic evil? Or
I don't think this
neutral?
is a case where we can guilt trip Duel.
Limbo's chaotic neutral, I think.
Yeah.
You can try, but I mean, if you want to wait in there, be my guest.
Ready to get out of here?
Yeah.
Unless we can do some more damage, but I don't particularly want to be here when Mom and Dad come
Alright. I guess we're taking the other stairs then.
back. Yep.
Wait, do we not want to investigate what's down here?
There's nothing. I
Yeah,
mean,
you've uploaded through all the
I
rooms.
checked the
Lena-
rooms.
I think Lena saw something.
Did I see something? I'm flying. La la la. I saw
Wow.
this. I thought this was weird.
I'll hover behind. Wait, which way'd you go?
Down.
Don't you want to know? This is my library basement now.
Library basement.
Boat basement, library days.
Yeah, you basically see some stuff that's just kind of
It looks.
you see various crates and barrels and stuff like that, but it seems like there is one area that has been untouched.
They have a crate and barrel down here.
They have a crate and 2 barrels.
Ooh, we
I
can
could
use
use
some
some
furniture for the.
I mean, there's other stuff too, but that's all kind of like water.
I'm gonna check those out.
Yep.
All right, you go over and you check that, and you find 2 potions of climbing, 2
So that
potions of healing in there. It seems like for some reason some decent stuff was left behind, and you find. Sorry, let me just bring this back real quick. You find a spell scroll of a first level and a spell scroll of a cantrip, and I just need to figure out what those are real quick.
They put cantrips on scrolls.
For people who don't know,
You can put any spell in a scroll, but it does seem kind of silly.
well,
Seems like a
for
lot of
somebody,
work.
I use my scroll of prestidigitation. Oh.
for somebody who doesn't have those though, that can.
For the punch wizard.
yeah.
No, guys, I'm totally a wizard. Prestidigitation.
Do it again. I can't.
I have all your best magics in the land.
Alrighty, so there is a scroll of frostbite, and
Tal uses that quite a bit.
there is a scroll of disguise self.
Ooh.
Hey, that can come in handy.
And that is what you find down here.
Richard, do I feel any more aberrations on this floor?
There might be like some more tadpoles from the outset, but it seems like they're just kind of like scattered around the outer rim.
Of the water? Like there's still some that survived?
I think so. I think 120 feet doesn't quite get the whole area. Maybe it does. Oh, yeah, no, it totally does. Yeah, you got all of them.
Okay, so I don't feel any living aberrations down here.
Nope, you just killed tons and tons of tadpoles. it seems like it's fine now.
Okay.
Richard, really quick, what were the spells? I got 2 potions of climbing.
2 potions of climbing, 2 regular healing potions, a spell scroll of frostbite,
And then disguise self.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
So it's not much. It's kind of like regular
Like
RPG.
somebody's stash.
You find some crates. You open it up. You get some stuff.
Do. Okay. Well, that's better than what I expected to find down here, anyway.
I'm guessing what you expected to find was nothing.
That, or corpses, or slot, or something absolutely awful.
This place mostly seems abandoned at this point.
All right, we ready to go?
When you
Dash
guys
is
are,
already back there.
when you guys were floating around, did you see any gestation pods, eggs,
No,
a nesting ground or anything like that?
It's a whole lot of water, some barrels here and there, but really wasn't really anything.
Really just more of the tadpoles that you zapped, nothing too crazy.
Okay.
There's another set
I
of
just want to make
stairs
sure.
over there, but it leads to like a tiny room.
Just want to make sure if this is like a breeding ground or something that we could get it, you know?
This is not why we're here. Let's just find the staff. Go.
It was worth investigating. Anyway, let's continue, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let me hop y'all into place. So you guys go up 2 floors?
Yeah, we go up this and then up the other set of stairs we didn't use yet.
Okay.
As we walk, I would like to hook my arm through Ease, if that's cool with her.
She
Just like-
kind of maybe freaks out a little and like keeps to herself.
All right. It's gonna be fine.
Why? Oh.
Really?
Why?
I'm just like, why is this doing it? But now I remember. Okay. So, you get up to what some of you remember as the library, but it's
Ooh,
just
it's so
completely
shiny.
hollowed out.
Well, this
Is it
doesn't look
dark?
like much of a library.
What's kind of?
I'd like to roll perception or investigation, whichever you think is more appropriate, to see if they're.
You can do that. Before you do that, though, just for fluff, for those of you who remember what it looked like
It's dark.
like this.
Oh wow!
It was a grand library. It looked amazing.
Is this a globe? Or is
Yeah,
that like
no, there was all sorts of really cool stuff. There were globes. There was books upon books upon books. They lined the walls with books everywhere.
Nice.
All sorts of scrolls and maps, anything to your heart's content you could find, and most of it all about various magic and stories that involve the arcane knowledge of sorts. But now it looks like this.
All gone.
I'd like to use mending.
Fix all of it.
Oh, hey, look, it's all back.
I'd like to use the time turner, please.
So there's perception, and this is investigation. Oof.
Yeah, investigation, you don't really find anything. However, with your perception, with a 26 being so good, with your elven ears, you very faintly hear some groaning coming from the floor above.
I kind of hush everyone and shh. You guys hear that? There's some groaning. Listen. What kind of groaning does it sound like? Does it seem humanoid?
It seems humanoid, and it seems like it's in pain.
I don't hear anything.
It sounds like someone's hurt upstairs. We should check it out.
I'll go.
I'll be right behind you.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we'll also go up. Weapons drawn.
Alrighty, you go up, weapons drawn, and this is the first time that some of you have made it past the second floor. You had heard stories that on the next floor after were the barracks, or the kind of dormitories for those who were lucky enough to get into the elite school of magic and were able to train higher up on the tower. And so you go on up, and you hear groaning still coming from this way.
All right, gonna follow the noise.
If it's been less than 10 minutes, I still have detect evil and good up. Do I feel any aberrations or elementals or anything on this floor?
What's your range?
I think I'm trapped behind a wall.
Oh, sorry.
It is 30 feet.
All right, sweet.
Okay. Not yet.
Do you want me to throw a radius up?
Sure. Yeah, that might be helpful.
Okay. You say that now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna split the pie with Kadash. It's kind of
Okay,
as
that's
we go through.
All right, that is your radius. That is good to know. Thank you.
all right.
So
Cool.
you walk
Freezing,
around,
by
and
the
as
way.
you look around, you see all these abandoned beds, some of which still have pillows and blankets and such. But it's interesting that none of these rooms seem to have any kinds of doors. Yet further down the hallway and to the left, you hear some groaning.
Okay, I was gonna ask if I could pinpoint. So thank you.
Duel. To your left.
Oh wait,
To your left,
see.
you start to feel elemental energy.
this seems like a closed door.
Ah,
For some reason, this has a door on it, and it seems... Actually, go ahead and roll for perception if you'd like. Perception, damn! First of all, you definitely hear multiple groanings going on from the other side of this door. Also, you can tell with your amazing 30 perception that this door seems pretty newly built within the last few years. This is not an old door like much of the rest of the architecture here.
guys, this door is new. I'm gonna, as I'm talking, pull out my thieves kit, thieves tools.
Okay,
And-
Duel, you sense two elemental beings. You also sense Kadash. So 3.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
Most people do.
Can I check to see if it's magically trapped or anything first?
Sure.
This is like what would you want? Arcana or investigation or?
I guess Arcana.
You're checking to make sure the door isn't going to kill us.
You're not using detect magic though, right?
Yeah. No, that's what I didn't mean that in a sarcastic way. I meant like that's what you're checking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If there's someone in there, 19.
I mean, without detect magic, there's nothing really to indicate that. Even with your good roll, it's like your gut feeling is that they're not magically trapped. That this door is a regular door that is keeping them in there. If you jiggle the handle, like lock.
I meant more like, is there a glyph on it that if we open it, it'll blast us?
Oh.
That's what I meant.
Okay, you check the door in that way, and it seems that there is not.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to Duel and to Kadash and say, "Cover me," and I'm gonna give it a shot. Try to disarm it. Oh, jeez.
You break your thieves' tools.
He broke his lockpick.
Oh, that's not great.
Yeah.
Would you like me to give this one a shot, friend?
Yeah. Oh, Duel.
Wait, hold on. I said that in way too much of an old friendly dash way. Move aside. Let me take care of this, and he'll.
Yeah. Finn kind of like dejectedly stands up and steps back.
Is it just my proficiency bonus? It's proficiency in something else, isn't it? For thieves' tools, right?
If you're proficient in them,
it might be Dex.
Okay, cool. So then this is going to be a minimum of a 20. Do you want me to roll for it, Richard? Because with reliable talent, it's a minimum 20.
Yeah, you can roll if you want, but you're good. You open it.
Okay, cool.
Does Duel actually say he can mend it? Because I'll totally hand over my picks.
In a sec, when we're figuring out there's some elementals in there.
Sure.
All right.
Meanwhile, Dash already has it open. Just perfect.
You open the door, and if you zoom in a bit, I don't know how zoomed in you are, but if you look at the expression on the guy to the right, it's fairly like what it is. He's like, no.
So I couldn't tell that he was going like this. I thought it was a chick with like pink streaked hair.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. So you see this one elf who is holding his head and he's sitting over the edge of the bed. The other one down here is he's like underneath the covers. It's like he's like really, really sick, and he looks at it like, don't look at me. Looking at him, what you would not really be able to see right now from the picture, one of this guy down here looks kind of like a rock Genasi, and this guy over here looks more like an elf, but his hands have been completely burned.
Interesting. Do we need to roll to know what's wrong with these guys? Because I, as me, definitely know or have a good idea.
You have a good idea, but to confirm, you might want to talk to him.
Okay. I'll step over to Rock Lobster here. I take it you've been infected by one of this slod.
Don't hurt me, Genie. Don't hurt me. Please, I've suffered too much already.
Were you infected by a slod?
No. Why do you question me? You know what you did to me.
I'm going to switch over to message instead of talking out loud.
Okay.
Just say, if you were not infected, then what is wrong with you?
Why do you keep asking that? Are you trying to torture me further?
You've been tortured?
You know what you did. Why do you keep doing that?
Who tortured you specifically? There are many genies besides me.
He takes a second to kind of lower his arm, and he takes a look at you and kind of looks you over.
This one had a thinner beard and thinner physique. You're not with other genie?
I'm not with any other genies. I'm with these people behind me.
he is going to grab for your arm as quickly as he can. He's going to say, do you pull back or do you let him grab you? What do you do?
He's probably the same, like, stern stance he's had. He's not going to be phased by being grabbed.
Yeah, he's going to
grabs this wand of
he's going to, like,
magic.
grab you by the forearm and say, you have to get me out of here. You have to get me out of here. They're torturing us. They're doing experiments. I'm not supposed to look like this.
How many of you are there?
I know of 4, but there's more.
You know of 4 including yourself, or 4 more?
4 in here right now. There's been more, though. Don't know what happened to them.
Well, they're probably dead. I'll step back and go up, check this next room. Oh my!
Yeah, I was about to say while he's talking, I'm gonna go invisible and go check out that room. But
Okay.
Hey, Dash. Calm emotions.
I think they're more in real pain than emotional pain there, Finn.
Yeah, Duel, as you get closer, you sense 2 more elemental energies.
well,
Looking over there, you see 2 people, both of which are
That's you.
Tyronius, bless you.
Thank you.
they're both clutching their stomachs. They
May
they
Hextor
look like
wipe
they're
your
really
nose with
sick.
all 6 hands.
I would never!
Just 6 hands, like.
But yeah, it looks like they've got all these weird symbols on them, and they're kind of glowing all sorts of different colors. And something seems really wrong with them, obviously. And their heads are like kind of perpetually on this like fire that doesn't get like hot enough to truly like burn anything else. It's like a contained fire, sort of. But
Are they
heads,
fire elementals?
it kind of looks that way,
Okay.
but not fully. But you
Finn.
get a sense, it reminds you of a fire elemental for sure.
Finn, can you check these guys out? Is something? Are they sick? Are they diseased? What's going on here?
I'll look into it. And I guess
the guy-
start.
The guy holding his head, who's like right next to you two, he's like, ugh. You're wondering what happened to us?
Yeah.
We're experiments. Some crazy transmuter genie is doing experiments, and he holds up his hands that are completely burned, and then he ignites them into flame, so he just has these flaming hands. He's like,
Flame on!
he's fused us with this elemental energy, and the flames quickly shut off. He's like, I'm a failed experiment. They're gonna get rid of me soon.
Can we tell what their races were before they kind of turned into this?
Yeah,
Was
based off
there-
their ears, they look like they were elves.
Okay.
Oh,
Who is this? Who's doing these experiments?
I don't know his name. He doesn't talk much.
Do you know where he is now?
He spends a lot of time somewhere in this tower. I don't know where. His experiments they do upstairs
Upstairs, then.
in the alchemy lab. Yes.
Dash will start heading out.
wait, Dash.
Somebody
Dash,
grab
Dash.
him. Somebody fucking grab him.
Yeah, we have more questions.
If
I mean,
say,
you guys
wait,
might.
Dash,
He's already walking.
If I say wait, Dash, is he going to like respond or ignore me or what?
He'll probably stop and just go, what?
We are here together now. We need to make sure when we go in that we're all on the same page. Okay?
Right, then I'm on the page of whoever's doing this should probably... So you let me
I
know when
agree.
you've reached the same conclusion.
I agree, but we
Nope.
need to go in at the same time. Dash, wait!
He's not gone. He's just chilling out here waiting.
Oh,
The guy with the burned hands looks over to Finn and says, "You're gonna get us out of here, right?"
yes. We're gonna get you out of here.
Oh, thank God.
Just hold tight.
The other two that are clutching their stomachs, they're in so much pain that even if you try to talk with them, they are just completely they're so out of it that they can't even answer you.
So are these chests,
Finn.
or are they like end tables, or what?
Yeah, they're kind of leftover chests. There's not really anything inside of them, though. They're just leftover from the barracks days that no one really moved them.
Gotcha.
Finn, can you give me a hand with this? And I want to take some hands, and I want to lay them on, and I want to put my hands on his stomach and see if I can kind of alleviate any of his pain there.
Okay. If you use 5 hit points, you can do that.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on using.
Okay. You do that, and you've kind of stabilized him. The fire in his hair kind of goes down, but he still kind of has this weird multicolor aspect to him, and his head kind of looks like a burn victim's now, and he just kind of like calms down, and he just kind of passes out. But at least he doesn't seem like he's in pain anymore.
I guess while he goes to the other guy, I'll roll a medicine check and just like take vitals or whatever.
Yeah, you take vitals, and you see that he is stable.
Cool.
I'll do that on the remaining 4.
Okay. So, or the remaining 3.
Correct, thank you.
Yes. So a total of 20 hit points used.
I just took it away from my red bar. So
Alrighty.
I'll take the guy's burned hands and I'll try and fix them up as best I can, and I'm not sure what this guy's being hurt by, but maybe his mind or something. I'm not sure if that's
you notice that his skin is very stone-like at this point, and he's got like really crusty skin, and so by healing him a bit, I guess like his skin kind of like.
Lena, do you have any lotion with you?
No.
Lotion? Why would I have lotion?
Check your purse. Is there any lotion in there?
Do you want me to?
When has Lena had a purse?
She starts like rooting through her pack, like.
Now, Lady E, I could see somehow like storing a purse somewhere.
I have a water elemental bowl.
Rub that
I
on.
have.
We should summon one of those before we go in.
I can send them to the Shadowfell.
Why do you have terrifying things with you?
I have potions of hill giant strength and fire giant strength.
Don't use that. We're saving that for a special occasion.
Let's see what else is in here. I have a bedroll. I have a sexy black dress.
Put that on.
They're instantly healed.
She's like got it like pulled out of the bag, and he's like,
Well, you
what?
really raised my spirits.
Have you seen Scrubs when Elliot like tries taking off her shirt to people and it works?
We'll just we need Lydia. That was
Yeah,
Lydia's
where's Lydia?
Escort Lydia.
Escort Lydia. Useless for
inspire
literally fucking everything.
So
Well, I guess that's about all we can do for them.
Lady E is gonna put out a salve from her healer's kit
Yeah, I don't have any of that. Sorry,
and hand
dude.
it over, and then go back and like keep her distance from both of the elves here.
Well, upon dual healing his last person, let's just say it's the hands person, he's like, oh, that feels so much better. Thank you. So we're gonna get out of here now, right?
Let's we're gonna figure out who's behind this. You guys, it's safe here. There's a door here. Barricade yourselves. You say he's upstairs?
Upstairs somewhere, yeah. There's something that they call the alchemy lab. That's where a lot of this was done. They mentioned something about somehow using these experiments of infusing us with elemental energy and finding a way to do it on a mass scale. As much as I know, I swear.
On a mass scale?
And you have no idea who? Just a genie? What kind of genie? What do they look like?
He looked blue like him. More short, thinner beard though, and just a very thin physique. Very kind of ugly, angry looking.
Would you say he was very negative? Kind of like a downer, like a Debbie Downer?
Except for being full of himself, yeah.
Do we recognize this description?
I feel like it's Kenneth.
Do some of us share glances like,
That sounds like somebody we know, yeah.
Can I do a minor illusion of like a cartoony Getmas?
Ooh.
You can.
Dark timeline duel, don't do it.
I'll say, does he look like this?
That's a yes. That's a yes.
I'll take it away. I'll take it away.
That
He's-
son of a bitch.
Do you think he's doing this alone?
This seems
No.
more than what he could do before.
It doesn't seem anything like he could have done.
No, there's others. He has help.
Do you know how many?
I've seen genie of all type here.
Okay.
Alright.
And if you think that there's anything somebody can't do, this place had so much knowledge. If you knew this person before, he might have gained a lot of knowledge since then.
It's possible.
His books.
And
just like that, Kadash hates books.
I stabbed the book.
You guys are all doing the actual fight, and Dash is just in the corner stabbing every book.
Just burning books. Just
I swear
fuck
it's
you.
the key to his power. You guys keep doing what you're doing.
that
Turns
a
out 3
Horcrux?
of them were mimics. 3 of them were
Jokes
mimics.
like Phylactery is one of his books, and then he dies. Alright. You guys stay here, keep the door closed. We'll investigate. It's gonna be alright.
Okay, alright. In case you guys don't come back, is there a way that you came that you guys don't come back that we can
that was just
escape from?
Okay.
Is Armiando there?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I
look
haven't looked up, but he's here.
I look back to him and I'm like,
I can
All yours, Catman.
leave them that bowl of water elemental in case somebody shows up to attack.
No, that's coming with us. Finn pulls out a jackal.
It takes like a full minute to cast, though. I can't even use it in combat.
No. We're gonna use it. Don't you worry. Finn pulls out a jackal and says, "Defend them." And then I turn to the 4 and I'm like, "If anything comes through, this thing's going to attack it, and you guys jump the shit out of whatever comes through that door. Okay? Work together."
Okay.
I love the idea of somebody opening a door and there's just a jackal. Let's go check on those torture things. What?
Running around. He's like, okay.
One of the experiments went terribly wrong. Terribly
I mean,
wrong.
it's something they're not expecting, and I'm thinking of it like dog meat, where it's like they come in looking for a fight, and all of a sudden this like dog grabs it and starts tugging on its arm, and they're like, "Oh, get off of me!" And in the meantime, everyone's like, "Hoot party!"
You want to give him more than just one jackal?
I can give them bow and arrows.
Okay. They also get, a giant hyena.
That's
Alright.
not bad.
Again, just opening that door.
Yeah,
Check on the prisoners. You got it, boss.
I give it the same order.
Can we call the giant hyena Ed?
Yes. No, that's Captain Giggles.
It is Captain Giggles.
Okay.
Okay.
That's pretty
Let's-
established that it's Captain Giggles.
Let's preserve canon.
The sanctity of Captain
The
Giggles must
important
not be
lore.
breached.
Here we
Right.
go.
Yeah. Captain Leopold Giggles.
And obviously
Anyway,
I
they're doing
am
these
El
experiments
Giggles.
indiscriminately. I mean, because that's a genasi, that's an elf-ish
Yeah.
person. Okay, great, super. So they just want to fuck up the world. That's
It's possible that this genasi that you saw down here might have been an elf. That is now
Oh.
so far infused that it is now a genasi.
wow.
Richard, important question before
Yeah.
we start making our way up. Have we said definitively that poison does not hurt a genie, like a standard poison? It's got to be like a magic thing because they have
Yeah.
no, like, okay. Just want to make sure. I've been holding on to this this poison flask for like a season.
Me too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Andrew has too.
We'll use it eventually, buddy.
I have one as well.
Somebody's gonna
Alrighty.
get super ganked one of these episodes. Just
cool.
3 flasks of poison.
Ryan, you're the only one who has used any resources on this level, so I'm just going to copy and paste the other group. Can you just remember to put back in the 20 hit points? Alrighty. Let me take you on to the next floor.
Let's see. I do have an idea.
Fuck up Gentmas.
Well, yeah, that's the end result, obviously. I'm
better
thinking
be
if
the
we
end
can
result.
find a corridor, I can use Tiny Hut, and you can use the bowl to summon. So we'll get that set up, right? And we'll have a place to retreat if we absolutely need to. Yes.
So, Vasa only works if I have concentration on him, and as soon as that concentration breaks, he goes haywire and decides to kill people and or totally run away.
Also,
Okay.
another small point. We're fighting a guy who's experimenting with elements and elementals, and there's a good chance that he has considerable power and control over elements and elementals. And bringing an elemental to an elemental fight, I look at Kadash. I don't know. Is that a good idea or a bad idea? Good idea, bad idea.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, if he has fire ones and we put water on it.
That could be good, but I'm afraid he might take control of it too. If that's a thing.
Understandable.
This
Okay,
is fair.
Then we can leave it. We can leave that in the. We can leave it alone. That's fine.
For the record, all I'm picturing is the elemental ghosts from Luigi's Mansion, flanking him.
Question, are you keeping Vasa in your inventory, or are you giving it to the guys?
We may never see them again.
We may
Very
never
true.
see them again. And they are getting kind of fucked up with elemental shit. Probably, and as Duel specified, probably not a great idea because they might be able to control him.
I don't know. It's just thought. It's theory.
That's
No.
a valid theory.
They've got a jackal and a giant hyena. I think they're fine.
All right.
What is this, like a
Moving on,
CR 1/4?
Something like that. Two of them.
Hey, together
Two
they make a
quarters.
CR half, okay?
Yeah.
Wow.
Moving on, you go up another floor.
Yep.
Okay.
Do we hear anything?
You currently do not hear anything.
Dash is gonna still make his way to the front of the pack.
Oh, I need
I
to.
feel like I should be the
zoom
first
out.
one in if we are approaching who I think we are approaching.
Oh, we know who we're approaching.
I'm gonna
Who are we
dole
approaching?
out some.
And just for the record, you're currently on level 4.
I turn when he asked that. I turn. So, you know how I went to hell for that little bit, and got stuck in another lamp. Well, this is the guy who did it, and he was a real dick even before that. Trust me, when it comes to killing some genies, you and I are on the same side.
Stairs down.
I know we talked to them for a while. Is there any seconds left in Detect Evil and Good? It's 10
how long
minutes.
does 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Okay,
You guys were with them for a while.
that's fair. We would have heard their story.
Has it been an hour since I did Pass Without a Trace?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh,
Probably
That's-
like
that's-
20 or
that's-
30 minutes.
That's still
Speaking
up
of, one important thing with Detect Evil and Good, I can tell, has the ground been magically consecrated or desecrated?
That's interesting.
Huh. magically comes.
Does it specify as with the hollow spell or unhollow spell?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Can I
I
look it
think
up?
so, but I mean, I would rule it more like flavor, like I don't know. I'm not really sure what that means. Has some dark shit gone on there.
You guys check this way.
I'm checking the hollow spell real quick to see like an example.
It's you
Like-
infuse an area with holy power, and there's like the opposite is unhollow.
I mean, there were slots, so it's possible that unholy power was there.
No, there's nothing.
Okay.
No, there's nothing like that.
Okay.
I think it more means like if some sort of ritual has been performed in the area. type
Yeah, I think it's more of a flavor thing where it's like some dark shit happened here recently.
Well,
Yeah,
there's a
but
mechanic part to it too, but yeah.
Yeah, there is a mechanic part of like, oh, elementals might be more powerful here or something like that. You can tell there's nothing like that.
Good to know.
Thank Christ, right?
Right?
Or thank everyone, I guess.
Luckily for you guys, your DM didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh shit! Now he knows about hollow and unhollow.
Yep.
I'm getting a hard black line here. Is that just a wall, or is it a
I think it's a wall.
weird lighting error?
Where are you?
Right
hard
here.
Oh, it does
That's
cut
just the
weirdly
black
diagonal,
line.
but
Yeah.
I don't know why that is that way. Let me see. Maybe there's.
It thinks it's a wall.
Magical darkness.
Yeah, there's nothing there that should be doing that. But
Oh.
it's the light's been a little glitchy. There's been random breaks when there shouldn't be too. But so far, you see a whole lot of emptiness.
I'm gonna have Bosco, as soon as Roll20 reloads, I'm gonna have Bosco do a sniff check.
Okay.
See if he smells anything smelly.
Vinegar.
well, there's nothing up in here.
Roll a perception check. See if there's anything hidden or something we missed.
He smells getting his peeing in a corner.
Oh no.
Perception around there, it seems completely emptied out. I think you could tell at one point there was like a bookcase over here. Like this leading up seemed to, you can see like traces of kind of, you know how like dust is different or whatever. You can sense there used to be something big there that's been cleared out.
I will check that out with a perception check. Or
Come on,
an
buddy.
investigation.
You do that and you were able to determine that the bookcase is no longer there.
Fucking Armiando scared the shit out of me because it started heading back to the stairs, and I was just like, "What the fuck?" Oh, okay.
Thank you, Richard.
I'm getting out of here.
He's just there waiting. Like, fuck, man.
We come back and Armando is half on fire, just like, they got me!
Long story, guys.
They work
so
very fast.
If let's just say Bosco succeeds on a sniff check, he you've got all this marble floor everywhere, and it seems like it's been very well cleaned and just kind of cleared out. So it seems like there's some kind of care taken here. Like yeah, there's some like scruff on the stone or whatever from where there's been a bookcase and stuff. But there's no like oddly enough, it's like a very fresh smell, and there's nothing clear going on as to what it might be. Mostly smells various stonework.
Like, guys, Bosco totally smells something coming this way, man. Zoinks!
No. We have one too many to have a Scooby gang.
Not unless one of us is Scooby.
Rad.
But we have a Bosco.
Yeah, Bosco is
Good
Scooby.
point.
Oh, wait.
Alright, well
one
then
of us is
You have
Scrappy
Daphne
Doo.
and Velma. Finn can be Freddy, and then
Really?
Dash.
You don't think Dash is
Finn is
Dash
I
is
guess
Scrappy.
then Dash is Scrappy.
Yeah,
Okay, that
Scrappy.
makes more sense.
That's fair. That's fair.
I thought Armando would be Scrappy.
No, definitely Dash.
So where's the bookcase?
No, it was. There was a remains of where bookcase once stood.
Current Dash with his beard is probably old man
Oh,
Jenkins.
wait, you guys split up. You guys literally split up.
They
no,
did.
no.
Lady E, going up to where you were just a second ago, there should be a staircase upwards, but instead you see a wall and on it it's basically a stone wall, and there is a inscription on it, which is the same basic layout of these 4 rooms with a little center thing in there.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is there anything else on the inscription about the?
Any symbols?
I was gonna say, do you do a investigation?
Hi-oh. I'm rolling like shit tonight.
Wow, with advantage of 10. What the hell?
She's scared.
You think there's something going on here, but you can't put your finger on it.
Cool.
Dash is gonna take a look just in case it's his thieving stuff.
All right, go ahead.
This is investigation.
Yeah.
I don't really have much for that, but okay.
You should have a decent amount. It's an intelligence.
You think Dash has high intelligence?
Well, I think rogues have high intelligence. I guess maybe.
Generally.
What? It doesn't matter.
I
Shit.
feel like his wisdom's low. Yeah, look at that.
My wisdom is flat. I have no bonuses. My intelligence is only a +1.
Nice.
But it doesn't matter.
Okay. So you feel these inscriptions, and so you see this circle with 4 chambers, and in them you can just barely feel the inscription of the top left. You feel a little water symbol.
Mm-hmm.
To the top right, you feel a little air symbol. Bottom right, you feel a little fire symbol. Bottom left, you feel a little rock symbol.
Well, it seems like we need to do something special with those. Are those like bowls or whatever in the corners that we saw?
They're like small pools, basically,
Okay.
or they're not exactly pools so much as there's like little indents that they're only like maybe 8 inches deep.
Okay. All right, listen. This is a map of the floor. This one wants water. This one wants fire. This one wants wind. This one wants earth.
I'll give you guys
I pointed however it was.
I'm gonna say I'll give you guys a little visual aid.
I can cover a few of those.
You know what? I'll take care of water and fire.
I can do fire.
Oh, I will take care of water.
Can any of us take care of earth?
Armando will pipe up. If no one else can, I can. It is quite powerful of a spell, though. If I'd really prefer not, but if I have to, I will.
Well, does it say what we have to do?
The symbol is over the bowl or the small pool. I assume we would fill or at least put some of that proper element in the pool.
I don't have
Does anyone
anything.
have some soil?
What's
To help
this? Soil. What's the building made of? Is it like a marble or a stone?
Yeah, there's a marble floor, and then the other stone is some
Right,
other
I
kind of.
I think we could just break
some other
off
kind of
some
stone.
rock and put it in there.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea. I feel like I would have. Why did I feel like I had some sort of dirt for some dumb reason?
I can
And-
turn my skin into rock, basically, but I prefer not to do that unless I have to.
If nobody else can turn to wind or can use wind,
You are wind.
that is. You didn't let him finish his sentence. You didn't let me finish there, Ghoul. I am wind.
That's what I said.
And
Yes,
I'm
before
full
I
of hot
said it.
air. So one
Well-
of us should have it covered.
So which
Then-
one's fire? I'll go to that one.
That's the bottom right.
I will head over to water, I guess.
I will go to wind.
And I'll do heart.
Guys, we're gonna fight Captain Planet.
Captain Planet!
I'm sorry.
Wait,
which
wind
one
is top right.
Oh, wind is top right? Alright.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, that's top left, isn't it?
Hey,
Yeah, good thing I'm made of wind, huh? We don't really have anything else for that one.
Wait, is north wind?
Northeast.
Northeast is wind.
Okay, so the right passageway.
Yeah, northwest is water.
break some
All right. Wait.
rock and put
Where
it
you
in
where you
there.
going? Go up from the middle section.
Oh, okay. That's where I was. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna just uncork my water skin and pour a little in there.
You pour a little water in there and nothing seems to happen. What are other people doing?
I'm
Hi.
just standing in the bowl.
You stand in the bowl and nothing happens.
Here I am.
I'll shoot a firebolt into it.
You shoot a firebolt into it, and for a second it kind of lights up, and there's like a little line of red. It's kind of like a red line that kind of lights up for a second in the marble floor, and it kind of like gets a little bit over, and it's like heading its way towards the stairs, towards the center, but then it just kind of stops.
Can I shoot it again?
You do it again, and the same thing happens again. Just like a little pew, and a little like red line through the floor goes over to the.
It does not continuous. Doesn't keep going.
It does not continuously keep going if you just shoot one firebolt.
Lady E is gonna run downstairs real quick, seeing that, and to the floor where the barracks was, and grab something wooden from there that she can lift and carry up here.
One of the barrels or something?
Yeah, just something small enough, and like drop it off in Duel's thing.
Okay.
Could that potentially work for Earth too? Probably not.
Wood?
I mean, it comes from the Earth.
Will.
So you drop some wood in there, and then Duel shoots
The
it.
21 hit the chair.
Yeah, it does. You hit the chair, and again, when the magical flame is going in there, it lights up for a second, it goes view, but the residual fire that is still going at that point doesn't seem to have any effect.
Oh. I thought it was a good idea.
Dash, standing in his bowl, is going to go into hover mode.
He goes into hover mode magically, and there starts to kind of be like a wind thing. And then there's the same little line, but this one's kind of blue or whatever, and it goes. And as he's continually hovering, the line is continually going all the way to the center of the room.
So it's got to be continuous magic.
Does it reach a point and seem like it's okay that I can then leave the bowl?
You can try to leave the bowl.
I leave the bowl.
It turns off.
All right, I go back into the bowl.
You go back into the bowl.
Hey, whatever you guys are doing, I guess do more or keep it going. My end's covered.
Armando, I think this is going to be you.
Alrighty.
A perception or an investigation to see if there are any clues or anything written down somewhere in the instructions?
Armando hops in the bowl. He kind of like channels himself, looks in his book, flips through to a page, and with his staff, he begins to channel energy, and his skin starts to harden as if they're rocks, and even some of the rocks is kind of like splintering off, and it kind of falls down to the ground, and his thing is lighting up, and it's going all the way to the center. So now you have 2 out of 4 going.
Okay, I got one.
Who needs water?
I mean, it didn't react at all when I poured some water into the bowl.
Okay, yeah.
Do I see, would it be investigation or perception to see if there's, like, a line in the bowl where it was previously filled or anything like that? Like, anything to indicate anything?
I think you have all the clues you need based off of everything else going on.
I mean, I know it needs water, but, like, is there any clue as to how much water is needed?
The clues are what is going on with everybody else.
Okay.
I got something if you want to take a...
I'll take out the Trident of Fish command and set it down in the bowl.
Okay. What things can that do? Can it talk to fish?
Magical weapon, has 3 charges.
It does nothing.
I will put it back.
Here, Finn, pour water into this bowl, and we'll get.
I did.
Into this smaller bowl that I have in my hands.
Oh, Yeah.
We'll get Vasa in there.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I'll follow.
You take a minute to summon Vasa, and it works.
Get on in that bowl. Get in there.
Vasa.
That's how Octodad speaks.
All he says is water, 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 water. Gets into the bowl.
Vasa gets into the bowl, and then as you're summoning him and he's doing his water thing, the water is going, and that blue line goes towards the center.
Thank
And now
you,
you've got
Vasa.
three continuously going.
Which
All
one
right.
are we?
What's the only one we don't have right now?
Fire.
Fire.
I will place my hand. Actually, I don't know if this is going to work or not, so I don't want to make it up. I don't want to draw it up too much. I'll draw
Do it.
Lightbringer for the first time in 3 days. And I will flip it around and ignite it, and I will stab it into the center of the bowl.
You do that, and your continuous flame of the sword, this magical flame, powers the spot, and a red light goes up to the center, and then you just hear this big, like something just, like, sparked, almost.
Well, that sounds like we did something, and I will leave the bowl.
So wait, if you leave, it turns off.
Not unless we opened whatever we opened.
You have to stay there.
Forever.
We'll see you at the end of the session, Kadash.
Keep Lightbringer company.
You guys cannot take Dash from his own vendetta.
Vasa just asks Lena, "What is my purpose?"
What?
To sit in the bowl.
Water.
You sit in a bowl.
Just relax.
Just chill in the bowl. It's fine.
What is my purpose? You
serve butter.
You serve butter.
What is best in life?
So is the thing open?
Boom.
If it is open, I am gonna dismiss Vasa, because the last thing I want is for us to get into a fight. And then he's like, "Sup, bitches?" Like, he rolls up.
Oh, thanks
You
for the
made
help.
me stand in a bowl.
I do need to pee, so I will be right back.
All right, that gives me a second to collect you all anyway and put you onto the next map.
Dash will head up, weapons drawn.
All right, that puzzle didn't take too long.
Well, what elements do you have covered? Wait, so Andrew, oh, he's gone, dang it. What was he going to do for fire?
Maybe
Oh, wow.
alchemist fire.
Yeah, I think he was going to try something that wasn't a continuous magical effect on an element.
Like, I think the best he has is Hellish Rebuke, which means that someone would have needed to have slapped him.
And he needs to stand there and just be
Someone
really
just
mad.
keeps slapping him as he's standing in the bowl, angry.
I thought about having E help with the fire thing with energy beam, but then it was continuous, and it's like, it's not gonna help.
Yeah, I cantrip that does fire damage didn't cut it.
Yeah.
That was a neat little thing, though.
So what Armando cast was a 6th level spell called Investiture of Stone.
Oh, I thought
Nice.
you did stone skin or something. That's
Yeah, I thought that too, but
No, that's the only stone thing he knew.
It's literally the only earth
The only stoned thing we had.
magic thing that we have, though.
Yeah.
what's the lower level one? Bark skin or something
Yeah,
like
bark
that?
skin. If Tao was
Stone
here,
skin
he
is
could have
pretty-
cast half of those things.
Right? No, this is a thing that was like made for Tao.
What, investigate?
Tao is the avatar.
Well, Tal is off making his own stuff.
Cut to Tao, and he's like, "Oh my fucking
Dun, dun, dun.
god, this
So,
research."
just so you know what's up with Armando, it's concentration up to 10 minutes, so he's just going to keep it on for right now. He's like, I cast a spell, I might as well benefit from the effects if something happens.
Yes.
Until the spell ends, bits of rock spread across your body, and you gain the following benefits: being resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, blah,
Wait,
blah, blah.
he did stone skin or investiture?
Investiture of
Investiture.
Stone. The only stone thing he knew.
You have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical attacks. You can use your action to create a small earthquake on the ground in a 15-foot radius centered on you. Other creatures on the ground must succeed a dexterity save or be knocked prone. You can move across...
I think as part of his thing to get that thing to work, he was kind of making a little earthquake happen. Just a little one.
Earthquake.
Enough to power it.
Cool.
That works.
Alrighty, so I think I've got you all here. Let me just put you on the next level. So now you're heading up to level 5 of 8.
Our viewers are asking about Tau reviews. When are they happening?
I was really hoping that our viewers would be like, "No, Tau's our favorite character. Come back. This show sucks now."
Though that would be the best thing ever if you guys left and he just fucking stays behind, or he leaves and starts a YouTube channel with Gumbo Gore.
Yeah. Right.
He's just reviewing mundane items.
Already, you get to the next level.
Magical hair elixirs.
Did you guys
want to
roll?
Really work?
Did you guys want to roll perception and stuff on your way up? I assumed you would.
Hell yeah.
I'll try, but you know my rolls tonight.
Gosh, yeah.
Don't talk to me about perception rolls.
All of my rolls.
Don't talk to me about rolling like shit, because...
Look, Ryan.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Alrighty.
Can't take away the literal.
So listening, it still seems like there's nothing going on this floor. It sounds quiet. Sounds like you might be safe, unless there's somebody just hiding there invisibly. And
all right, who just nat one? What was that?
She's really into these carpets.
They're very
They're
nice.
really swanky.
It's also the first thing that's been on the floor, as a decoration.
No, there was a floor down below that had some
in the
nice
barracks
carpets.
there were some carpets.
Oh, okay.
So once
Is
again,
this a thing on the bed?
Once again, there is a blocked door, and this time there is a little there's a little hole that seems to have kind of a cutoff thing, as if it's you could pour something down in there, and then you see a little inscription of a person holding a vial of a potion. Our Meowdo is very interested in this. When he sees it, he's going to go over. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I've never actually seen one in person, but I've heard of these. These are special alchemy locks that if you pour the right thing in, it will unlock. But if you pour the wrong thing in, it's quite possible it'll set off a chain reaction and it will explode in your face."
So we
fun.
should find the correct thing. Is there a clue as to what the correct thing is?
I do not see one here.
There was a notebook
Perhaps we should
in another room.
split up and look for clues.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Lena, you're staring at the carpet. Are you okay?
They're really nice carpets. That's all
The
I'm
clues,
saying.
they're in the carpet.
Should we? Do you want to take the carpet?
No, we can
Sure.
buy
There's
some
room
that
in the
aren't
back.
tarnished
Walk
with
into the boss
betrayal
room.
and hate and
got
death.
carpets under our arms. Yeah, can we put this on hold? We gotta get this sweet stuff. Dude, we can roll them up into the fortress.
Yeah.
It seems like 3 of our characters have surrounded themselves with an open book.
Yep.
Oh, is there an open book?
On this open book...
There's an open book. I was just making sure there wasn't... Okay.
So these are 10 by 25 carpets. I will roll them up and throw them in the bag of holding.
Richard, before I go in here, I would like to go invisible.
Okay.
And then go in. And there's my ninja. Hell yeah, ninja time.
Do you have to use
You're
a
off
key
on your own, ninja.
No, that is Cloak of Shadows. I
Nice.
have to use yeah. It has to be dim light or darkness, and it's an action.
Is there a limit to how many times you can do it per day?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Nice. Very good. Yeah, so you go invisible. And you see everything you see. So there is when you get down in there, you see a fire going. You see all sorts of components laid out over all sorts of tables. You also see various things for alchemy. You've got cauldrons. You've got pans and cups and vials and all sorts of other stuff.
That knife is what really, really caught my eye, along with
Yeah.
some red stains on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, those red stains, they're probably not good.
No,
So are you
probably
able to
not.
delete these 2 rugs?
Are you actually taking them?
Yeah.
I'm not able to delete them. They are part of the background.
You are
All
my
right.
How are you
hero.
carrying them?
I
Bag of
rolled them up
holding.
and throw them in the bag of holding.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, those who are around the book see that on this particular page that it's turned to is a list of riddles.
Oh, God.
And so
All right,
I
we
guess,
have Bosco read it.
Rawr.
I will copy and paste them, but first I will read.
Hey, he's smarter than the average bear.
He is.
So please do not Google these or whatever. Let's have fun with this and just play them. So the first one is
The letter G.
It has a golden head. It has a golden tail, but it has no body.
That would be a gold coin.
Oh. Yeah. What is the coin?
What is the coin? Here we go.
Then Alex
Barely
Trebek
double.
walks out of the other room.
He's
Yeah.
the
There
real
is
boss
another-
here.
Alex Trebek is the actual torturer.
That would be amazing.
Oh, Kadash, you answered that correctly, but I'm afraid you're going to have to die.
The second thing is, what is black when you buy it, red when you use it, and gray when you throw it away?
Charcoal.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is? Yeah, coal.
I can sizzle like bacon. I am made with an egg. I have plenty of backbone, but lack a good leg. I peel layers like onions, but still remain whole. I can be long like a flagpole, yet fit in a hole.
Snake.
What is
Alright.
breakfast?
Guys, we're really good at riddles. We apparently landed on the Veil's like secret talent.
Oh, how I love my dancing feet. They stay together oh so neat. And when I want to walk a line, they all stay together and do double time. I count them up 10 times or more and race on off across
What is a
the floor.
millipede? Or a centipede?
One of those
Millipede?
pedes.
One of the pedes?
I drift as slowly as a lazy river. I dance upon as a little puff of air. I tumble better than the greatest acrobat, swirling, twirling down to the ground, where I lie till I get my second wind, so I can begin again.
Feather.
I'm just gonna say
Leaf?
So I was
Feather
gonna
leaf.
say
Leaf.
like a
Oh,
pine
that's
cone or a
good.
leaf or a seed or something.
Leaf.
Or a seed, yeah, I was thinking that too. Are we getting any of these right?
I don't know. You can either
I'm-
try to find them on your person or go into the
Wait,
little
so just
area
a-
with all sorts of components.
What do we do? Like, just throw it at the book?
Just
wait.
answer.
There is a whole lot of alchemy station where I'm at. There's like
Yeah.
a big space.
Other others riddles?
Those are the 5.
Okay.
Should we
So-
take the
So
book
we got-
and go that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's snatch it up.
Gold, charcoal, snake,
Centipede,
millipede.
and a seed or a leaf.
feather,
Or...
pine cone, leaf, whatever we find in there.
A floaty, droppy thingy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, what do we
A scroll of featherfall.
have?
You
Oh
go
my
in there
god,
and-
it fits my boots.
I have a feather. Whoa. Lighting is getting weird.
I think I'm taking the long way around. Oh, here we go.
Okay. Here we
Okay.
Hello, Bosco.
you
I don't
find
like you here either.
What if
You
the
find-
last ingredient was a whole bear?
you
Tal, we
find
need you. We need you to lure you right now, Tal.
you find no gold coins there.
Well, we
go.
have gold
plenty
coin.
of those.
Oh, I got one of those.
You do find a stash of snake skin.
Okay.
Okay.
Snake skin,
You do find a millipede,
millipede.
like dried up millipede, basically.
Ew.
Dash just starts eating it like potato chips.
No!
And
Just kidding.
you also find feathers and leaves.
Oh, do we
Shit.
find charcoal?
Oh yes, you also found charcoal. My bad.
Or we could
Okay.
check in the fire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
do that.
I'm gonna steer towards Leaf because the whole until I
Second.
get my second wind so I
Yeah.
can begin again.
Yeah,
Hang on.
that's fair.
Or seeds. Oh.
Or, Richard, I want to look around for like dandelions or other sort of like flowers that can
The
be
last
taken through the air.
dandelion.
Because some things pollinate by accident like that.
You do find various flower petals.
Hmm.
Shit.
It almost sounds like that propeller seed.
The helicopter.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
you
way
can
too
do an
specific
invest-
for riddle.
The riddle answer is the propeller seed things you played with when you were a kid.
playground.
I'm googling helicopter seed just because I want to find out what they're actually called. And
Okay.
I think the answer is helicopter seed.
So do we know, does anybody good with this shit?
Okay, well let's.
I think it's. I say let's go with leaf.
Okay.
Because it
So-
becomes a part of the ground and then it gets grows up again, right?
I will
And that's not really how it
contribute a
works, but as far as the riddles,
No,
sure.
but yeah. I will
No, I
contribute
watched Lion King. I know how it works.
a single gold coin to this cause. And now I no
we can
longer
take
have
it out.
1,000 gold.
No, we can take it out of the group fund.
Are you
All
sure?
right, well,
Yeah,
now-
the group
I don't know.
fund,
999 looks
like,
cool in an inventory.
specifically
Does look cool in an inventory.
Now the question becomes:
you then.
who's good at potion brewing?
Tau.
I told you this place would have been perfect for Tao.
Maybe or
Welcome to the
Meowdo.
French chef with Tao.
What's the herb? What's the herbalist kit use? It's wisdom.
I would accept intelligence for this too. It is.
Wait a minute. Question. Not question. Something I do. Dash pulls up his knife and goes, "Hey, Darafi, you got any experience with mixing up potions and stuff? You were a ranger."
I don't know if rangers have that.
Depends on
Bellis
the
Ranger makes poultices.
Poultices, yeah.
Some
Oh.
do.
Yeah, Dralfy will speak to you. I have dabbled, although it's been a couple hundred years.
Right. Well, we're psychically linked, so you know the deal, and I won't repeat it.
Yes.
So what's the best way to put these things together?
Let me tell you.
Yes, I hold up. I still do that thing.
And with that, you're proficient for this one particular skill check.
Okay. All right. Hand those things over. We'll give this a shot.
Wait, 1 second. I'm gonna check one thing real fast.
So is it just proficiency?
Plus whatever. I would grant Arcana or
I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration.
Whatever.
Potions would be like wisdom or something.
maybe. I mean, it's straight up science in this case. It's
Well,
like-
would it be survival, nature, medicine? Like,
yeah, I'll accept any of them. Like, whatever you want to go
all
with.
right, I'll give it. Nature feels right, given that it came from Drawfee.
All right, so
you
Finn
have-
is granting Bardic Inspiration. That's probably
Yes.
wise.
Okay, and I have proficiency for this just based on what was told to me just for this roll.
What
Yeah.
are we mixing this in?
You
Is
have
it
all
bowls?
sorts
Is
of.
this?
Oh,
Oh, I
all
thought
sorts
this thing in
of
the middle
stuff
of the room
with it.
might have been a thing, but wherever. We're going over to the Skyrim alchemy table, basically.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Here goes.
All right, you
21.
feel pretty confident that you did this correctly.
All right, so now do we gotta like drink it?
Pour it in the hole. And hope to God it doesn't explode.
Another
There was a hole in the door.
Well, I guess I made it. I should take the risk, huh?
No, I'll do it. I'll drink it.
We're not
No,
drinking
no,
it.
no,
We're
no,
pouring
no,
it into the hole in the door.
Don't try and talk me out of it. I'll drink it. I'll do it. I'll do it for
Yeah,
the team.
guys.
Duel, don't be a
Okay.
hero.
I sleight of I hand it to him, but sleight of hand, the elite
I see.
poison.
No, I see what he's doing. I like quickly pour a shot of Namish brandy and like cough and lean over and hand it to Kadash and turn to Duel and be like, I appreciate what you're doing for the party. Thank you. And I give him a big old hug and like spin him around and like nod at Kadash. Like,
As you're doing that, Dash takes the shot and starts walking back toward the door.
The answer
we
was
were on the same
alcohol
page,
all the time.
Kadash.
Oh.
Oh my God, Kadash drank it.
You're not on the same page with Beard Dash, unfortunately.
yeah.
Kadash, so you went over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Andrew, that was a perfect spike. I just couldn't resist ruining it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, well, somebody get over there
Piss
so
on
I
it.
can see what happens.
Well, that was a perfect setup. I couldn't help but.
Can I swipe this dagger off the table? I reckon it's just a straight dagger, but just so then I have a dagger.
It's a very nice looking
Here's you.
dagger.
You do not know how that dagger identifies. Thank you very much.
You actually don't know how that dagger identifies unless you use an identify spell.
Well, I'm swiping it.
Okay, you swipe it.
It's mine.
You know, one of us has that.
Yep. Okay, so
It's a
Dash.
berserker dagger.
Our Meowndo,
Name
just
is
in
Craig.
case, is going to kind of go around a couple corners. Is everybody else kind of staying back?
Well, we all think it's gonna work, right?
You all feel pretty confident it's going to work, although I think you guys were a little iffy on if we go with Leaf or something else.
I would go over.
All right. It's about to happen. You guys just had to do Leaf. Well, it worked.
Yeah, we're so smart, guys.
Look up
Smart.
Yay.
Oh, joke's on you. The answer was the stock market.
I actually sort of, I almost just sort of like see Kadash going with both the concoction and the drink, and he's like, I wonder, and he pours in the liquor, and it opens, and he's like,
It just needed any liquor. Or it needed any liquid.
to be fair, we went off of
could've
an open
spat on
book
it.
on a table.
It's called a clue, gang.
Actually, going through the book, are there any other recipes in there?
It's like
Are they
The
riddles?
Shining. It's like The Shining, where it's just those riddles over and over again for the whole book.
Oh man.
I would say that the riddles were scribbled in by hand, and the rest of the book is like Intro to Alchemy.
I'm still gonna take that.
There's a couple things highlighted.
This book belongs to the Half-Blood Prince.
Right?
Right.
If you find, please return to dorm 13.
Yeah.
I'd say give it to Lady E. She's the smartest.
Yeah, do you want it, or I mean, one of us is putting it into their inventory,
I'll be right
right?
back.
Meow. What do you want
Last
to do?
chapter's on Horcruxes.
I'm sorry, sir. Did you say meow?
Do I look like a cat to you? Do
Yes!
I look like I'm hopping around all mimbly pimbly from tree to tree? Am I drinking milk out of a saucer?
Man,
you?
3 months. 3 months till the sequel, man.
Yeah, I hope
Almost
it
there.
doesn't suck.
We'll
Yep.
see.
Wait,
It's
what
been
are
a
you talking
long
about?
time. Super Troopers and Super Troopers 2.
Oh.
Yeah, but Lady E, do you want to put it in your inventory, or it's been taken it? So I'll keep it. Just for reading material.
She
Doesn't
seems
matter.
nonplussed, unconcerned.
Okay, I will go ahead and stuff it in my inventory.
He's having a bad time.
Yeah, I don't. She said a total of 9 words.
She has not really talked, no.
She's also been kind of useless in these things.
I'll push over to Finn and be like, "Hey, you should talk to her. You guys were. I both had family here."
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Do you do that before you go to the next floor?
I guess. Say,
Just go
hey,
to the
are
next
you
floor.
gonna be okay? I'll just kind of like make sure I'm walking next to, like, go shoulder to shoulder, take a swig off the Namish brandy, kind of like gesture it over in a casual offering, and say, hey, are you gonna be okay?
She takes the brandy, and then, like, you think she's just gonna take a swig, but she goes,
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
mm-hmm, and then keeps walking.
All right, I'm here. I'm here. BRB
This-
cereal. Are we taking 5 for
Should we
snack
take
time?
5 for snacks?
You might want to take 5 for snacks because it's about to get real.
Uh-oh.
Before we do
Thought so. This is the weird save point right before the giant boss chamber.
Right, it's literally
Yeah.
right there glowing.
Yep.
should
I will say, doing your continual, it's probably around this time that Pass Without Trace is starting to fade,
Yep.
Sure.
That makes
and
Well, we ain't gonna use it during a boss fight.
You don't know.
yeah.
Well,
But you hear up above. First of all, you see a faint green glow coming from the top of the stairs,
It's
and
Vecna.
also
That's the
you
other
can
fire.
barely make out some voices. They sound not totally humanoid. I mean, humanoid, but a little more gruff.
Hey, don't tell me I can barely make out, okay?
Yeah.
I've had no complaints.
Are we? Would the good time for shameless self plugs? Would that be middle of the show, after, like now, end of the show?
Now that we're on snack break, I guess. Yeah. So snack break, everybody, and if you want to do a plug, you can do a plug.
Is this stream on
Cool.
pause?
it's not, but if you want to make your plug.
That's right. Somebody's
I'll
on a
plug
show.
real fast. I've got a movie on Netflix right now. It's a supporting
Woo!
role. Yeah, it's a movie called
Yay.
Haze. It's on Netflix. Just a few trigger warnings. There's like psychological and sexual violence in it. There's like verbal assault, like some
I'm James.
racial insensitivity, some homophobic language. A lot of really intense shit in this movie. But
It is
also
called
very,
Haze.
It is Haze. It is about like a dramatization of the frat life and the Greek culture.
Okay.
Well, Greek life. There's also like a hint of story of Dionysus in there. So it's well done, but there are parts of it that are very hard to watch. But if that's something that, if you're not a child and you can handle that sort of thing, definitely check it out. Rate it on IMDb. Give it a thumbs up on Netflix if you like. And I'm there a few times throughout the movie, and I have a nice little chunk around the half-hour mark. But yeah, enjoy it. I'm gonna go grab food.
Bonus points if you spot me. I don't think any of my shots are in there, but bonus points if you spot me in it too.
That's cool. Anyways, snack
Thank you.
break.
Snack break.
Alright.
Break.
By the way, Richard, I have a hypothetical DM question for you.
Okay.
I did not expect
All right,
we
we're
were going to be
back.
facing him so soon, but I'm okay with it.
I never said you were facing him
Yeah,
right
we don't
now.
know who we're facing just yet.
It's true. It's true. It just
I will say
feels
that
like it could be.
technically the little watchtower area before the roof, technically that was the 8th floor, so there's 7 other floors. You're currently on the 5th, about to go up to the 6th.
Okay.
Is there anything you do? You see a faint glowing light. You can hear a little bit of murmuring.
Well, I tell people that, like, that green light up ahead, I'm guessing that's the inside of the flaming portal that we've used.
So they have an easy means of escape. That's what.
Right,
their
but
minimum.
it's...
But this is where. Yeah.
Or we have an easy means. They'll have to go through us first. And I don't intend to let that happen.
Did the door make noise when it opened?
It honked like the General Lee.
I would say it made noise. It wasn't a loud noise, but it did make noise.
Okay.
We boldly press on.
All right.
Let's go.
Do we want to put
Kill
Pass
this
Without Trace up
fucker.
again?
Too late. You've gone up the stairs, and they all see you, and they're all killing you.
No!
Well, even if they weren't, it does cast or cost 2 key points, and then I only got 4 key points.
Okay.
What's on this table next to us?
Another book.
Yeah, it's another book and seeming like a nice little crystal.
Is it a soul gem? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying
It's a snow globe.
I'm saying it's a gem of some kind.
Snow globe.
Is
Yeah.
it like a magical gem? Can I arcana it?
I was gonna say Armiando is going to pick it up and use Identify.
Oh, okay.
Jeez,
That
man, you're
works.
just gonna pick it up? You're
Right.
not even check it first?
Uses Identify and suddenly just spontaneously combusts.
Armiando didn't
Why
opt
Vecna,
to
man?
join us. He didn't opt to join us. The other knights were like, he needs to fucking go.
Take him.
He senses it's just a regular gemstone, but he still pockets it because he thinks it might be good for material components.
Because shinies. Alright.
He pockets it, fucker. What about the book? Is there anything interesting at all? What's the title say?
Seems to be leftover Arcana stuff. Doesn't seem to have much significance to anything. Honestly, it's just part of the map.
Okay.
I don't have anything.
Is
for
it dark up here?
It is not dark because there's being illuminated by a green light. I mean, yes, it is dark. There's some parts where you won't be able to see unless you go out closer. But there's a green light here, and then as there's an opening here, and there is a blue hue of light coming from there, and you can hear some murmuring coming from around there.
Balls.
This seems like the corner we have to round before it is fight time. Oh, you like that, Ryan?
That's pretty amazing. That's fantastic.
What is?
I say here, I'll post for everyone. It's
He sent me a paladin oath. That's the Oath of Yuletide. It's a Christmas-themed paladin order.
it's from to give a plug for something else. It's a
George,
it's
the
a
Peace
it's a
on
blog.
Goodwill to men.
Someone said Vecna reminded me to check it today. It's called Middle Finger of Vecna. It's this blog
I
that
appreciate that.
these people literally just make up their own like unearthed arcana basically like every couple days. Like they just make a ton of stuff. It's really neat. But anyways, yeah. They had a Christmas paladin. Anyways,
Guys, do you want me to cast Tiny Hut there, covering the portal, so we could get in and go through the portal, but nothing else could unless they use magic spell.
that could be a good idea, but won't they see it as soon as it's cast?
And that's when we rush in.
We don't even know what's on the other side.
Yeah, but we can hear what's on the other side.
Costco's gonna do a sniff check.
Yeah.
Rolls right, greenies, Raggy.
And I'll pull a mirror out of the thieves' kit and kind of like peek around the corner with it.
He smells that there's a group of very odd-smelling people, one of which smells quite fishy.
Bosco says there's some people around here. I wouldn't do that unless we were about to engage, but we don't know who's there or what their deal is.
If they had anything to do with the people downstairs, I don't give a damn what their deal is.
Can we just like peek around the corner? Just like not go there, but like.
Well, that's what Finn said. He pulled out a mirror from his kit to peek around the corner if he could.
Yeah, you'd have to roll stealth to make sure you don't get seen doing that.
Sudden gleam of light like hits one of them in the eye.
If Finn's already doing it, then never mind.
So Finn, you want to roll stealth?
Yeah, working on it. I apparently was in edit mode.
Okay, let me make some rolls real quick to see if anybody does better than that.
I should have put pass without a trace.
Well,
we're boned.
I love the idea of using pass without a trace because you're like angling a mirror.
It doesn't, it's weirdly like doesn't make sense with the spell at all, but
I don't know.
Hey, roll again. One tied. You just barely are able to quickly like put your mirror forward and like somebody starts to look over as if they saw like a reflection or something, like a little beam of light, and you're able to quickly move it away before they notice.
Nice.
But if you want to stick out your thing, your token real quick, take a glance.
Sure.
I'll let you do that for like 10 seconds, but then I'm going to tell you to move your token back.
Alright, so there's the edge real fast. Okay, I see. Wow, 4 guys around a thing. Okie dokie.
Alright, you gotta move back.
Yeah. I will whisper. Oh, they're like guys that look pretty tough. There. They look like elementals, right?
They look like genies.
Oh. Oh shit! I'm gonna roll a perception. Did I recognize one of them?
You did not.
Okay. With my perception check, I'm going to relay as best as I can what I saw.
What did you see?
Like the description of the 4 genies. They looked like they were, different types surrounding this orb thing or a pool. Which would be more accurate?
It was an orb that was glowing as well. Yeah.
Were they casting?
And I would say they each had their hand on the orb while it was glowing.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Lena.
Yes?
You can make them be quiet.
I can make them be quiet. I can also maybe deafen them if you guys just want to hang out for a minute.
That's 600 feet. 600 feet.
There's so much shit I could do to them right now.
What I'm concerned is if we attack them and they make a noise, they alarm everyone that we're here, and there are a lot more here. Because we know that at least one of them's missing. But if we can quiet them and we rush them, we can fight them in the field of silence.
We can do that.
It might disrupt whatever they're doing.
Can most definitely do that.
Kadash, would that work, you think? I mean, for what their abilities are.
Okay. You don't want them to be able to speak, and you don't want them to be able to hear.
That's silence all in one right there, though.
I mean, if they can use a lot of the same magic I use, then it's true. They wouldn't be able to use it, I suppose. If it has to be said aloud, but different genies know different magic.
But it would stop them from alerting everyone to our presence, at least.
Centralize it on the orb they're surrounding?
That it would definitely do.
This is the same day as the Cambion fight, right?
Yeah.
It's like immediately after.
That's
Yeah.
This morning.
balls. Okay.
Did we take a short rest at some point?
No.
You did take a short rest while you were in the Temple of Cord, but not a long rest.
Okay.
So
So I
I
have
can
my.
either cast
Inspiration.
silence on us and do thunderclap and deafen them, and we don't have to worry about one of our guys wandering into the cone of silence and not being able to do shit. Or I can cast it on them and we just go.
If we do thunderclap, then everyone knows we're here.
Up to like 600 feet.
The entirety of the tower.
Why not? Let's do it. Fuck them all up. Fuck them all up.
I just imagine
Or-
from outside all the slots go, what?
The fuck?
Kill!
Yeah,
Well,
no.
if your intent is to get something off before they know this, I could
Awesome.
also sneak in there. Or I can go in as me and figure out what's happening.
Is it dim? Or I already asked that. Damn it.
You wanna go be diplomatic, Kadash?
Well, I'm certainly the only one in this group they're going to talk to.
Man, Kadash, you are so different. You wanna stay focused and work on the mission and use diplomacy? I gotta say, like, the beard has really just straightened your attitude. It's really done wonders.
The beard is circumstantial.
It's a vengeance beard.
I'm surprised Kadash isn't all stabby like he was at the beginning of the night.
I say we all get ready. If you need to speak, stay out of it, but otherwise cast it right on the middle, and then
On the orc.
Kadash, you and me, and Lena, we all rush in.
He draws his weapons. I'm fine with rushing in too. This is fine.
Armiondo will say, I will keep my distance and help you from back here.
Could I roll an Arcana check to determine either what the orb was they were checking out or what kind of ritual they were doing?
This seemed like anything you had ever seen before.
Okay. So what's the game plan? Like orders, battle orders. What are we doing?
It seems like we're charging in, and we are killing these 4 genies.
Okay.
But it starts with Lena, right?
Lena throws up silence. Let's try and keep one alive if we can for questioning.
And do keep
Okay.
in mind, some things of your spin might not work if they're in that zone of silence.
Okay.
Just to keep in mind.
All right, things they have to hear.
Things they have to hear.
Like shatter, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Shatter's a
Okay.
sound? I thought it was just an explosion.
It is
No,
sonic. Well,
it's
it's
thunder.
It's thunder, which does have some bass to it.
I'm pretty sure silence cancels out all auditory.
That's why
Things.
I was saying I can put silence on you and use thunder.
I
You
could-
guys would totally be fine.
And we
I
can't
could
be
use thinking
inspired.
aloud.
We can't be
Yeah.
healing word or anything like that.
Can't
I
use
could
that
use
charm
think
to give
aloud.
people advantage. Like, it's gonna be quiet zone in there.
Silence, the bard's worst enemy.
It is. It really fucking
Do you,
is.
do you want me to use thinking cloud? Hopefully it'll mess with them as a group and they won't be able to pull themselves together, or what do you want me to do? What are my orders?
Mm.
And Lena's silencing, Dash is running in there and gutting them.
You have the web thing, right?
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Stick them up for us.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fuck them up, man. Let me check something on a thing.
Get
real
funky.
fast. Get. Oh my goodness.
Does Lady E have to do things where they can hear it, or can she telepathically do things to their mind?
She can do a lot of telepathic things. She can't do invoke awe because that's verbal commands, but she's got other stuff.
Okay.
We strike quickly. We strike decisively, but leave one alive.
Do you want to make your own turn order and just kind of the first person? I don't know how you want to do it. But
I'd like to grant everyone bardic inspiration well, I've got 3 left, I guess. 1 to Duel, 1 to Dash, and 1 to...
Oh, I can see his fucking arm.
I'm thinking Lena, because she's probably going to be in combat.
She
So
makes
the 3
more
of them.
rolls.
Yeah.
That's on a attack roll or ability check.
Attack roll or ability check.
Okay, cool.
It's a good rule of thumb.
Ooh, or saving throw.
Fighters usually make their own rolls, whereas casters make other people do rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, yeah. Just remember, you 3 have inspiration. 1d.
Wait, so who has one right now?
Duel, Kadash, and Lena.
Cool.
Okay.
Alrighty, well, let's roll for inspiration, and then you guys will get your surprise round, but then we already have it taken care of for when the next roll goes.
Oh, roll the. Okay.
So, Lena, you want to do like a countdown thing, so we kind of like SWAT team style kick the door in, like both hit at the same time, where I throw the wand of web out, you hit them with the silence.
Yeah, you can do the surprise round however
Definitely
you
can.
want, and then we'll go to the regular turn order.
By the
We
way,
most definitely can.
as guys,
Armiando got a nat 1.
Oh no!
Of course he did.
as people start going in there for the surprise round, her eyes are currently orange. So remember this. It's not much, but might be enough for some.
I'll take it!
Cool, cool,
Right?
cool.
That's what I was thinking. He's like, Duel, you got an extra 5 feet.
Yay!
Dude, that means I could dash 90 feet.
Yes.
That's
Actually,
why they
no.
call you Kadash.
It says an increase of 5 feet. It's not your base walking speed. You just get 5 extra.
Oh, I just get an additional 5. Okay. Okay, so I can go 85. I
It's
can
still
dash
good,
85.
Ooh.
105.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Guys, I'm ready.
I was gonna say, Duel actually rolled well on an initiative roll.
Remember, all of these are
I'm
+2.
more ready.
It's not a contest,
Oh,
Dash.
okay.
Did anybody
fine,
put
you're-
in
you're
their
actually more ready.
+2?
I
Because
thought
it
you
does make a difference.
I didn't
rolled
add
with
the
the
plus
genie.
2, so mine is 10.
I didn't, so mine's a 17.
And Duel's a 19.
What? This is the first time ever.
And
No, I-
Lena's
For you,
a
buddy.
15. Armiando's a 3.
I'm gonna say he's still actually a 1. He net
Blast
1.
that kazoo and charge on. Blast that kazoo and charge on in, Duel.
I just imagine Armiando like getting ready and pumped up, and he like starts to move, but then he stops and like starts licking his butt.
Who has the higher dex score, Finn or Lady E?
+4. Here.
Plus 4?
We're tired.
My dex is plus 3.
Oh, really?
Okay, so Lady E will go first one.
Yeah, I'm more charisma based.
And then I'm just missing Kadash. Kadash, what did you roll?
17.
Total, including the +2.
Mm-hmm.
A +2 is nice for Mystics.
The first thing I do is cast Dancing Lights.
Give away our position.
I just run into the room. Huzzah! Just cast the lights.
That's amazing.
Wow,
And
Duel
then
is,
just turn and keep running.
Duel is first in the turn order for the first time ever.
What?
I'm so ready and waiting for every single genie in there to roll above 20. Just to
Okay,
be the
so-
ultimate
so-
fuck you.
Duel charges in and literally gets clotheslined by G.
They all have alert. They all have +5 dex. They're just ninjas. They're just like
Ryan just gets up from the table and is like, I'm going home!
Genie's dex scores are actually not that high.
Even though you're mounted to Bosco, you're still somehow clotheslined clean off. Like you're stopped in midair and Bosco keeps charging from underneath you.
Can't do that, Mount of the Cavalier.
That's the joke.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Listen, I'm shit.
it's
so.
not accurate,
okay.
Tony. That means it's not
Jokes
fun.
don't have to be accurate. That's why they
Right.
make you laugh.
Thanks
Are you
for
ready?
explaining that. That makes jokes so good.
Yeah, are we ready, guys?
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
think so.
Yes.
Okay, so somebody has the turn order for the players on the surprise round?
I believe it's
Silent
Lena,
think
then
so.
Kadash.
Lena,
Lena,
Well,
Lena
Duel-
Finn,
Lena
I
and
thought.
Finn. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're like tag teaming a thing.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to imagine Lena like
Wait, Duel,
rolls
where
into
are
the
you? Oh,
room
you're under E. Okay.
and does the thing, whatever she does to like silence, as Finn like drops, like with the wand, kind of like drops down, laying down.
Like the sideways, the kill
Yeah.
shot.
Doing the John Woo.
Yes, does the John Woo to the side
With a
and
wand.
like blasts a wand of web and then like tuck and rolls to land at the other side and takes cover.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Well, all right.
Please make him dex roll for that, so he like webs himself by
Oh
accident.
god.
Lena, jump in. You go first.
Lands and breaks the stick.
Silence. Right in the fucking middle.
What's your range on that?
It's a pretty far range. It's a good bit. Hold please. La 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 la.
Because these are
120 feet. With a 20-foot radius.
because these are genies and possibly rogues. I'm very curious, Richard, if you made them that torturer class in Xanathar, whatever
That
it's
just
called.
showed up in the middle.
Yeah, I put that there. I just want something to put an aura on.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a 20-foot
Yep.
square or circle?
Radius sphere.
So a 20-foot pentagon.
All right.
Guys, these guys are gonna fuck us up. Jesus Christ.
Do you
I haven't even
guys-
got to look yet.
Let's say, okay. You should be able to see the aura now. Do you see it, Lena?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, cool. That is, all of that is in silence right now. And they're going to notice because they're going to do a thing that's going to go like, go
Who
ahead.
muted us?
Finn, like, I feel like I'm being a little generous in giving all of you a surprise round.
If it's the
'cause-
two of them, Duel and I are already first in the tournament.
Yeah, I would
order.
say just let them be the
yeah,
surprise.
that makes
Yeah.
more sense.
It's really just one person doing a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Finn, go right ahead and do your thing because you're basically doing the same time as her.
Oh. Let's see. Is there a way to put web onto the the cast web not from my spell list, but from the information panel thing?
I mean, you could just do the roll, just manually if you need to.
You can, but you have to put it in as a utility. But you can do that later.
Oh, they have to make a dex saving throw. Sorry.
I was gonna say too, Lena, is that where you land? Is that where you want to be?
Oh, if I can, actually, I'll probably want to get.
Because you
like,
get a whole turn for.
Yeah, I want to get here to clear the way for everybody else to come in, and if I can, I'd like to preemptively rage because this is gonna hurt.
You want bonus action rage?
I want a bonus action rage, please.
Okay.
All right, awesome.
You guys, if you
But
zoom
a
in,
quiet, a quiet
Yeah, it's
rate.
just like. Ah!
if you guys zoom in, Dash is like mad checking out Lady E right now. If you look at the tokens.
What's up, girl? Hey. You come to this
alright,
weird ass
so-
tower often? What's up?
Are you into facial hair? I have a lot of it right now.
What is your deal? You're doing Wanda Web?
Yeah, and so they need to make a DC. What's my saving?
They all have to?
15. Yeah, it hits all of them.
I think it's
How big is it?
Ah, dang it.
That's an inappropriate question for a live audience.
Jesus Christ. Come on.
Actually, it would be easier to just do this.
20-foot cube.
Yeah, 20-foot cube. Sorry. Difficult terrain, lightly obscure the area.
So they go deaf, they can't talk, and then they're suddenly covered in this weird ass goo.
Okay.
That's just like my Saturday night.
Yeah. Alrighty. So they
Hopefully
need
not the Sunday morning.
they need a DC 15 to beat it.
I think it's actually 17. My
It's-
No,
It's
you go off of
15.
you go off the weapon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you're
Not
passing it
yours.
from a thing, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. DC 15. Sorry.
And that's a strength, or is it a?
That's a dex save. If they want to break out of it, then it will be a strength save.
Okay.
How do you post things from? Never mind.
Oh no, I thought there was a way to like do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
so on a
seems like
save-
it really only got this half all that well because the other guys, these two guys, were fine. But these
Okay.
two guys, I'll make a little note that they are stuck in some goo.
Okay. Yeah, they're restrained and they'll need to make a strength save. Also 15 next round. Or at the start of their round.
Okay. I'm sure there's a web thing in there. I just didn't spend the time looking for it.
Draw a web, you said?
No.
Oh wait, I found it.
Aw.
She was all ready for it.
Oh no, it's just a little thing. Yes, I'll just do a little decorative stuff.
So the web is all over them. It's just that only two of them are stuck in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess two of them like got above it or something.
Two of them are restrained. The others are within the web's area and have to make saves on their turns to not be stuck in it, but it's also rough terrain that they're in.
Right.
So they move slower.
Thank you.
They move slower and the others are restrained.
Yes, basically.
Got it. Alrighty. Good surprise round. And now it is to duel. To take advantage of this good situation they're already in.
Using my bonus action, I will say, Ignite, Lightbringer, and I shall draw it. And going into battle with Bosco. 2, 3. Can I see what's in here now?
You should be able
Oh, lordy.
Yeah, we're gonna get hooked up.
Where is the web, and where does it become rough terrain?
You should be able to. You should be able to see the green square. That is a 20-foot square.
Everything. So if I run into that, will it become? I'll get stuck, or
it would be rough terrain for you.
It would be rough terrain, and you have to make a save to not get stuck in it.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna go, I guess, to the edge here. And what color are these guys? There's a blue one, a green one, a red one, and a looks like a brown one.
Brown, yeah. I was about to say perp brown. What? Poop brown.
Tell you what.
Sorry, what are you asking?
Which one is not fire?
Which one is not fire? The red one on the right is fire.
Great. Okay, so the one that's stuck right here and currently covered in webs.
That's Earth.
He is restrained, yes?
She, but yeah.
She, okay.
He is currently restrained.
Then I'm going to take a pot shot with Firebolt.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And that would grant an additional 1d4 damage to that. Actually, 1d4 per 5 square.
17 to hit for the Earth.
It's restrained. It doesn't get its dex or something, right?
I had an advantage.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
I will use my inspiration if it doesn't hit.
Okay, I think... How do you have... Oh, your Bardic Inspiration. I was like, how do you have Inspiration points again? Okay. Yeah. It has 18 with natural armor.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Yeah, that will definitely hit. So 21 fire damage.
And then an extra d4 because it's web.
2d4. 2d4. And it says 2d4 per 5-foot cube. So I don't know how you...
So that'd be like 4 feet of it total. Question though, does that then burn out the web and could she move freely for them?
It will, yeah, over the next turn. So for the next... Over this turn, it's still difficult terrain, and they're still restrained, but at the start of the next turn...
When it gets back to you, right, is when it's burned out.
Right.
Okay.
So for a total of 29 fire damage.
And the other 3 take that fire damage as well.
No.
No, I think it's just the one. I don't think it lights up the entire...
the whole web. The whole web lights up.
I think... I don't know. I feel like the D4 is based on how many... I feel like the D4 damage is based on how many squares of the web that actual character is touching when they're struck. It doesn't necessarily burn others.
All it says is that 5-foot cubes of the web. exposed to fire burn away in 1 round, dealing 2d4 fire damage. So you can have parts of the web that disappear as you go on by burning parts of it. I don't know what that means for actually, like, hitting it with fire on a bigger creature.
If it was a burning hands, I could see it taking up a lot of the web away, but it's just a firebolt.
Yeah, so it just took away 5 feet of the total 20 feet in her thing.
Because I feel like in the past we've specifically ignited the whole web, as opposed to here where it's just coincidence and part of it's getting hit with fire.
Also, a question:
Correct.
when it says a 20-foot cube, did that mean a 20-foot radius, or did that mean like it's total 20 square feet? So that's a huge.
Just 20 square feet, I guess, because it doesn't say.
Look it up. 20-foot cube from that point. So yeah.
I would say 20 by 20.
Yeah. So that would be a
It's a little small,
10-foot
right?
radius.
Yeah, 10 radius, I guess.
Yeah, it does specifically say that the part of the web that's exposed to the fire burns away. So yeah, it would only be the parts that Duel ended up striking with that attack.
We
Well,
finally,
that still gets all of them. So
we finally
said,
figure out something that we've been using for the whole
also-
time.
Well, well, I mean, like before, weren't we like? Didn't we like web something and then throw like alchemist fire on it, where like the point was to set the entire thing ablaze?
Yeah, we've done
Yeah.
that.
We
so this
set
is-
something on fire with burning hands, and that was like a 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whereas in
it
this
was
case,
just-
you're literally swiping, and part of it is just happening to hit it.
Okay, so the one creature is affected by fire and gains that.
would it be fair though if one of the 4 things is caught that she'd have another chance to save to get out of it?
I think it burns away, it just gets out of it.
I mean, after this,
It can make a
But
turn
only-
on its action anyway, so it doesn't matter.
yeah. I mean, it would take its action normally to break out, and if not, its next turn it won't have any web on it, so it should be fine.
Well, it's not that it's breaking out; it's just difficult terrain, right? Or do you actually get?
No, it's restrained.
You're
It has
restrained if you
control to
fail.
escape.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the two.
The question is she still restrained?
Yes, until the end of the round.
It's not burned away until it gets back to Finn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Technically,
technically
if you
until
really want to know,
Duel.
technically that extra fire damage isn't supposed to happen until that creature's, or until the round ends anyway. Like
Whatever.
It's like it
I'm just
burns.
gonna-
it
Let's
burns,
make a
it
roll,
does
let's move
damage.
on.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. All right. So that's the end of Duel's turn.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So being restrained, does she have a chance to try to get out?
Yeah.
Yeah, strength check DC 15.
Oh yeah, she gets out.
Okay.
She got good strength. She got +6 strength. Goddamn. Oops.
Got him!
Okay. Alrighty. So she's going to break out of that. Is that her action though? To break out of
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Okay. She's going to do that, and she still is in difficult terrain.
Yep.
Yeah, she's basically gonna get out of that and head towards them. And she's no longer gonna be silent. But
I
she
will no
can't-
longer be silent. That's right, girl.
But she can't do any more actions. So that's that. Fire guy is gonna try to break out. He nat ones. He gets more stuck. He's like, that's his turn. Water dude over here is in difficult terrain. Oh, I should. Yeah, that's still open. Okay. So let's see, normal speed. She is just gonna, or he's just gonna like fly on out of this and just kind of hover over where a lot of the web is and. Oh yeah, he's got plenty. Plenty of movement with fly speed, and I guess Lena was the closer one, so he'll go towards her.
What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on is he's got a trident and he's gonna try to hit it with you twice.
Sure.
Whoops, my bad.
Can't really blame him.
Yeah, will a
Wait, what just happened?
I accidentally hit a thing.
Ethereal weapon came out of nowhere.
Will a 25 hit?
Yeah, it will.
Will a 19 hit?
No, it won't.
Okay. So here we go. It's going to be that's just going to be 13 piercing damage to you. Not so bad.
Not at all, because I'm raging.
Yep. It's going to take note of that.
You don't know my life.
This guy.
You don't know my life?
You don't know my life.
Is that what you say to him?
Yeah, he's like, you're raging. No, you don't know. Get
You
out of
are
here.
raging there, lady.
Did
Fuck up.
did we lose one? What happened to the third one?
Oh god.
Oh, I guess you don't see him. He's around
Oh
a...
no, he's hiding around that freaking thing.
Pillar?
Pillar. Yo. Yeah. He's hiding behind that.
Not only is he hiding, he is going to completely...
Is he gonna fucking vanish? Is he
He's
gonna miss you?
he's gonna completely disappear
Fuck face.
before
Bitch.
he finishes his move.
Sadly, guys, Dash does not get any blind sight for another 2 levels.
That's too bad, but that is
Or blind sense, I mean.
that is all of their turn. So, Kadash.
All right. Okay. It was 2 moves. 3, 4, 5. Is that a flank with Lena, or do I need to get to here?
I think
I
you
can
need
get to here. I
to
just
there. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That can
You
be doable.
also are now risking being flanked, but yes.
Well, it is what it is.
Is he also giving dual flanking?
Double
Yes,
flanking?
I don't feel like honestly, I don't feel like any of this should be flanking. You're not in a direct opposite of anybody.
I mean, they're taking up 4 squares, so how could you even be? Like, what?
yeah,
Go
you-
over to the left.
Are you saying I
or-
need to be like here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a
Yeah, I've already been generous in giving you guys
second. That's
flanking.
fine. 1, 2.
I feel like I gotta be a stickler on it a little.
So yeah, you gotta be opposite.
Otherwise, flanking is just too easy.
Okay.
You got that extra 5 feet from Lady E.
I know, but that was 9 squares, and those 9 squares get me to here. In that case, I will go to here.
It's
I mean,
okay.
I hate
You'll
to be
get your
nitpicky,
advantage.
But I feel like
Yeah,
nitpicky,
it's
but I
fine.
feel like the nature of flanking is pretty easy because you're just kind of like attacking from multiple ends, keeping the person distracted.
Yeah, but to
yeah,
the point of getting advanced, like I don't want to argue it. Let's just fight.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I can't get to where I would need to get move wise anyway without wasting extra stuff, so it's fine. I'll just go to here. I still get the sneak attack anyway. But anyway, here come my attacks on Fishman here.
All right.
I don't know why it rolled like that. That was kind of weird. 17 and a 24.
Okay. A tie beats it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they both hit.
Okay. And now we know he's easy. That's all right. That's all right. All right. So
18, not bad.
yeah. So 17.
17. Yeah.
So this is my attacks plus sneak attack for 38 damage.
Nice. That is.
hit to him.
Yeah. He feels that.
Cool. That's me.
Unfortunately, he's also like probably one of the strongest, if not the strongest of the 4. But yeah, it's still.
I'm trying to read what's in the middle of the
Still's not
orb and I
insignificant.
can't.
Alrighty, Lena.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Alright. We've agreed for a while now that basically just dancing around them will invoke the opportunity attack like we did in Fallout. Have we decided that? Or is it still so long as I stay in range?
I mean, I honestly feel like it would make a lot more sense, but I don't think we ever decided that.
Don't worry about the advantage that much.
Thing is, if we make the ruling of like 5-foot step, then it's going to apply to enemies too.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
look at that,
for
nat
right
one. Haha.
All right. Well, the first three definitely hit.
Do I get punched?
I hope not. Please don't let him get fucking
Can
punched.
there be like a flying kick and it just accidentally hits Kadash in the face?
I was gonna say, if I was over there, I would definitely get punched. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a flying kick would fortunately go right over Duel's head, but I think it would definitely connect
somehow.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Kadash gets smacked in the
fair.
face or kicked in the face or something.
Yeah. It's
There's
only fair.
27 damage to the genie.
Yeah.
All right, another solid series of hits. And then roll one for Kadash.
I don't want to.
This is gonna be a ghetto crit.
I can roll
God,
it.
no, I got it.
I prefer. You know what? I prefer Sid rolls it. There you go.
Five damage
Minimum
to
damage.
Kadash's head.
It's cool. I still have 4 temp HP.
Anything else, Lena?
Nope, that's it.
Alrighty.
When one of those connects with him, he doesn't like react, but he does just get this really stern, just like, and then looks back at the enemy.
You shouldn't be fucking surprised at this point, okay? Like, and then punch.
Alrighty.
Rather than when Alwyn shot her own adopted brother in the back of the leg or whatever that was.
Lady
Shut
E.
up.
Lady
I'm the
E's
best
gonna
archer in the world.
move right out here, and as she comes out and sees all the genies in true Lady E form, she
Screams and runs.
Actually, she's gonna go ahead and activate her Psionic Mastery. And, well, just for this turn is gonna be a little lackluster, but, Bosco, Duel, Kadash, and Lena all have, advantage on all your attack rolls.
And Finn.
Awesome.
And Finn, technically. It's a melee attack rolls.
Bash him with your loot.
Anything else, Lady E, or are you staying there?
It takes an action to use the Psionic Mastery, so she's staying right there.
Okay. Alrighty.
You all
Finn.
feel very angry, though.
Does Finn actually have a melee option?
He has a rapier.
Oh, okay.
Just never used
Guess I've just never seen you use it. You're muted.
I used it last session, actually. I also have a short sword.
Nifty.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Finn, what do you do?
1 sec. I could place a stinking cloud that would cover all 3 of them without keeping you guys in the thing.
You know, poison doesn't work on these guys.
You would know that, since it doesn't work on Dash.
Right. Okay. I will use my wand at 6th level and hit him with a bunch of magic missiles. I'm gonna do.
Pew pew.
Light them up.
I'm gonna do half on this guy and half on this guy.
That Iron Man proton cannon.
Yeah, pretty much. So it
All right.
should be 44 plus 4 each. So here's the guy on the left. Taking a while. There we go. And here's the guy on the right.
Okay.
And then bonus action. I don't know if there's really.
Do that fun charm thing again.
Fun charm thing.
That counter charm thing was real cool.
It was. Unfortunately, that's an action and not a bonus action.
I'm sure.
It's kind of weird. But, okay. I guess that's all I can really do right now.
Okay.
Chilling in the back, unloading wands on people.
Yeah.
Armiondo.
He unleashes level 9 Ice Storm of Fury.
Oh, I know what he's gonna do. He is going to move forward, look over, and let's see the range. Just want to look something up real quick. I think he can do this. Oh, he just barely can. He is going to attempt to banish the one taken care of in the fire. Or, sorry, in the web.
Cast switch.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Yeah, it's a good thing these are unbound genies. Otherwise, we might have 4 wishes headed our way.
Oh yeah.
That'd be really bad.
Would be very bad. So this Ifriti has to make saving throw. And the Ifriti is gone for now.
Which one's? Oh, the fire one?
Yeah.
The one that was all restrained already? Well, alright.
Yeah, because it seems like you had this covered, and Armiondo was thinking a step ahead because he had DM's sight too, I guess. And he's like, oh, a fire genie could just burn up his own web and then be fine.
That's
and
fair.
Very much a problem.
That's a good point.
So he's like, yeah, I'm going to take care of that guy. And so that guy is now at least temporarily gone. And that's Armiondo's turn. I think Armiondo is going to hang back around the corner again after he does that.
He's gone for a minute. He's gone for good, too.
Right, because he's from another plane. That is what Armiondo was thinking. He was like, hey, I got a thing for this.
Assuming he's truly a genie, then yeah, he's back on the elemental plane of fire.
Yeah. Duel.
Okay, so we're in the aura of this thing now, guys. This guy. Let's make some attacks with...
Did the red thing go away? What is that?
That's the Fury aura.
Oh, I thought that was the purple. I thought that was the purple thing.
No, the Fury aura is 30 feet.
What is the purple thing?
The purple thing, it was supposed to be, I was trying to measure out cloud kill, or thinking cloud, but now I can't select it. There it goes. Thank you.
Cool. Okay. Now it makes sense. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Duel.
All right. Take
advantage.
Yeah. Use an advantage.
Both of those hit.
20 and a 21.
Yep. Right hit.
That's a decent amount. Max on fire. So let's see. 25, 26 plus 18 is 44 fire, slashing, and radiant damage.
44 total?
Yes. If
Nice.
there are no resistances. And bonus. Sorry?
I don't think there would be. There's nothing lightning or not. Sorry, not thunder. No, there's no resistances.
Okay. As a bonus action, Duel's
so you know,
gonna
this
cast. Sorry?
Just so you know, this thing's now at about half health. Is how it's looking.
He's going to use the Shield of Faith.
Okay.
And that's all he's going to do.
Alrighty.
What about Bosco?
Oh, yeah, he can take some attacks.
And they're all at advantage.
Feel happy there.
That's a decent little boost.
They all hit. They all hit the genie.
Really? I thought 18 was what we were looking for.
Oh, sorry, you're right. This one has 18 armor class. Not bad. Okay, so just the claws. But still, it's another 13. Not bad.
All right. All right, Bosco, and I pat him on his butt. I was like, good boy.
Alrighty.
I'm so glad we're using the old token.
Yeah, me too.
Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's gonna use its big maul, and it's gonna try to attack you twice. Will a 24 hit?
Ooh, yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. I need a strength check from you.
Wow, that'll be funny. All right.
Injure's pretty good.
It's not bad.
I was gonna say you're mostly strength and charisma, right?
Yeah. I think I'm the strongest one here.
Yep. You save that, and then there's another attack coming your way. Will a 28 hit you? That will.
I think you know the answer to that.
Yeah.
Will a
Okay.
64 hit you?
Okay, I need another strength check. From
Not with my reaction.
That's with his aura, so 18 total.
18 total. That ties, so I guess that
Passes.
does it. It does pass. Okay. You were nearly knocked prone, but you're able to kind of bear with it and take those maul hits. So I'm just gonna roll it in here to save time. Getting 2 hits with the maul. That is going to deal you 38 damage. Just boom, boom, nearly knocked prone. They are significant hits.
I need to make 2 concentration checks for the Shield of Faith. You want to just cut that down the middle? 16 each? No. 19 each? 19 damage each?
Sure. 19 damage each.
Okay, so I gotta beat 10.
Yes. Seems your Shield of Faith is lost.
Oh no, it still is. It's on all save. Or no, this is a check. You're right, it is lost.
I find your lack of Shield of Faith disturbing.
Alrighty then.
Right, Andrew? Right? I saw you shaking that head.
Yep.
Also, let's see if I can. Coming from up above.
Ah, shit.
Oops. Should be above you. That would have been way cooler.
Huh. Coming from down below.
Coming from up above. Swinging down is a scimitar.
Oh, this won't be good.
Hey, that one looks like me.
Lightning. 3 scimitar attacks. And towards you. He might do 1 towards Bosco and 2 towards Duel.
Alright, the one towards Bosco, he has a disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, what is that? Is that a bear thing?
It's a Saddle of the Cavalier.
Oh, gotcha.
If they try
Oh,
to
you're
attack
riding him?
out.
Correct.
Oh, if you're riding him, he would just do all 3 towards you because he's attacking from up above. I thought you 2 were on the side.
No.
Okay. A 24 will hit.
I'll use Shield of Faith to block it. Or not Shield of Faith. I'll just use Shield.
Okay. Alright. He was only able to get 1 hit against you, and that hit you were then able to use shields to block, so his attacks were no good. And this ugly water genie over here is going to.
Just say, better not be called the wind genie ugly.
No.
The sexiest of the genies.
The water genie is going to make one attack against. Actually, wait, no. It learned something about Lena that its attacks were not so good against her.
It means I'm a threat. Come here, bite me. Bite me.
It is going to use a water jet.
Fuck.
Magically shooting a 60-foot line that is 5 feet wide.
Oh,
Blastoise, I choose you.
It's gonna be
Duel.
super
Andrew, you
effective.
said that as soon as I clicked on the music, and I was very confused.
That's amazing.
Just like,
That's
what?
amazing.
What music track is this?
I haven't even clicked on that yet.
Question is, what kind of line is it going to make? It might move over a little.
That's funny.
Is that
Oh, Finn Parrish. Run, Finn.
Oh. I'm sorry, what's going on?
Yeah, it's gonna get Lena, Kadash, and Finn.
We're
with
getting
what?
water gun.
all right? Dex save.
I am going to
counterspell?
need a dex save.
Can I counterspell it?
It's not a spell, it's just an action. It's just a thing a genie can do.
Alright.
This is a minimum 20, by the way, because of my 25. I'll take it.
Sorry, you said it was a
Reliable talent.
dex?
Do you get reliable talent on saving throws as well?
I believe it's any roll. It doesn't matter because I rolled a 25, but I'll double check that. I think it's
Damn, guys.
anything that uses proficiency, but I'll double check.
Pretty
Alright,
sure it's
let's
skills.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm
Can
pretty
we,
sure it's
all
skills.
do like a synchronized swimmer style backflip out of the way
Yes,
of the
it
water?
is ability. It is ability check, but I still
I
rolled a
remember we had this
25.
exact same.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, I still rolled a 25 regardless.
Alrighty, so you all rolled above 16, so you are good.
It's like you don't get an auto 10 on saves.
You're going to take half of this.
Not with evasion.
Not with evasion.
I
Okay,
will
so
take
just
it.
Finn.
We literally step out of the way.
This guy like shoots a water jet. Both of you just go, and the only person that gets hit is Finn.
Finn just like looks up. What?
I still dodge most of it. I still dodge most of it. We all do the backflip thing,
Yes,
but
you
the
are.
water jet like smacks me in the knee or something.
You are not knocked prone. You're not pushed back. You do take a little bit of bludgeoning, though. You take half of. You take 10 damage. You take 10 bludgeoning damage, Finn.
Damage. Man.
That's the best these guys could do this round. Kadash.
Alright, I know I'm setting myself up for pain here, but it's fine. Take the step up here so that I can actually attack him.
Mm-hmm.
We get the advantage from ease thing, yeah? Okay.
Yep.
Boy, it's a good thing we have the... Okay, that's a 20 and a 29.
Both of those will hit.
Beautiful. So, here is this, plus sneak attack. For 40 damage.
Nice. You get some good hits in, and it is not looking so good. Actually, it's at about half health. It's pretty tough, but you're making major headway into it.
Yeah. That's me.
Alrighty, Lena.
All right then. God fucking hell, are you shitting me? Oh my god. Oh
You
my
have-
god.
Do you have the Bardic Inspiration still?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yep. Let me just. Jesus. Fuck. God. Just gonna leave the
Wait,
night
to
sky.
be
If you
fair,
can leave
you
me
hit-
here in this dystopian land.
You hit everything but one, right?
That's
The first
I
one
see-
didn't hit.
I
Second one hit.
16, 27, 18...
Sorry.
16, 27, 17, 18.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just the one.
Yeah. And
Well,
then that's
plus
17
4
because
to
of
that.
21.
Yeah. Well, all the same. That was real stupid.
Well, no, it's not that.
So they all hit. They all hit with your bardic inspiration.
Isn't that how mad you were?
I just saw the 4s, man. I just saw the 4s, and I was like, what the fuck? Hold on here.
You've just been hurt so many times.
I have been hurt so many times. And then I would like to yell at the folks in the back and just help Duel. He's getting fucked up.
No, it's fine. I got him. I got both of these guys. You focus on that one. I'll just take these two. It's fine.
Technically, I feel like this guy should have gotten advantage because this feels like flanking between the two, given how much Duel is facing. But whatever.
Well, he was sneaking, right?
You got advantage for the surprise attack, I think.
No, I didn't give him any advantage.
Oh, well.
Really? Well, I'm surprised.
Well,
I guess I should have given him advantage. Let me just roll real quick. That actually would have made a difference. It would have been 24, but he had shield up, so it wouldn't have mattered, I think.
Senior DM, that is 37 total, not 35. I forgot to tack a 2 on there for my staff.
Alrighty.
Not that it
yeah,
matters.
this guy is not looking too good. After those hits, he's getting pummeled real bad.
Why don't you try your water gun again? That did really well.
Yeah, he's getting concerned. Lady E.
He's just...
I don't suppose I can cast 2 bonus action spells in one turn. I gotta pick one. Let's do this one. So, Duel, Kadash, and Lena, you'll get an extra d4 on saving throws.
Nice.
And then...
Does that get rid of the advantage thing?
Nope. Right now, I'm using the Psionic Mastery, which means I can have multiple concentrations for 9 points of spells.
That's really cool.
Which is why I wanted to cast 2.
I feel comforted, but these blades are piercing my skin.
Oh no, I see. That's what you might really want to pay attention to, because you are both incredibly like bloodletting furious, and you have this comforted thing. She's fucking with your mind hard right now.
Dash doesn't care.
And then
we talked about this, E. We talked about this.
Yeah, but she sees genies. And that Earth Genie over there, let's have him do a dex save and cold damage.
A dex save and cold damage. Which genie?
The Earth one.
What kind of save did you say again?
Dex.
Okay.
Dex.
That is a 20.
Well, okay. It doesn't take any damage then.
Rolled a 19, goddamn. Okay. Mr. Parrish.
Lady E, big guns?
She doesn't really know what that means. She's kind of focused on being angry.
E becomes a giant ape.
Not those kind of big guns.
And she hates it so much, she's like, fuck it, I'm gone.
Giant eep.
You guys are assholes.
No, we're all apes and she's like some giant swan.
This one's the freshest one, right?
Oh yeah, he's not hurt at all so far.
Okay. I'm going to point my wand at it and say, Avacadabra, and blast it with disintegrate. Whoa!
Oh shit!
It did it twice. I'm doing the first one.
Yeah,
I don't know why it did it twice.
There's more damage on the first one.
Yeah,
Disintegrate's a really good spell.
You're doing disintegrate at the one.
You gotta roll to hit it.
At the one with the most health.
No, it's not a roll to hit. It's a save on their part.
Gotta roll a DC 17.
The bummer is if they pass it and genies are dexterous, they take nothing. It's not a half damage spell.
Well, it got a 1.
All right.
So it does 43 damage.
43.
Wait, no, that's not possible.
Yeah, that's how disintegrate works. It's 10d6 plus 40.
So how'd you get 43?
Huh.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
I see.
It didn't add the
30
40
here.
It didn't add the 40 at all.
It's 83.
Yeah,
so it should be 83. Dang.
Yeah, so that's 83 damage.
All right, that took over half its health.
You got
Well
its attention.
done.
Uh-oh. And then I'm going to go ahead and use Healing Word on Duel. Just going to do the...
That Disintegrating Sunbeam were Dash's two favorites back when he was doing wishes.
Did he ever use Disintegrate?
Like once on a statue, on like a gargoyle or something. I think that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Or at the very least, I know he wanted to. But, yeah.
Alrighty, is that the
I'm
end of
familiar with it.
turn?
Yeah, move. I did a move, main action, and then bonus action.
That was a good turn, man. Well
you.
done.
Duel only got 5 hit points, but, you know, it's something.
I'll take it.
Not bad.
Yeah, but you dealt 83, so that's pretty rad.
I don't know why it didn't add the bonus damage, so I'm going to have to mess with my sheet after we wrap up.
Plus 40 is pretty significant.
I forgot to mention, Lydia would probably have ducked behind the wall, but I'm keeping her there for camera.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's kind of where I put my guide to for hugging cover, which should grant you at least partial cover.
Or
Armando is going to stick his head from behind Lady E and cast a fireball over this area and deal some damage to the rock genie, hopefully.
the rock.
Dwayne the Rock Genie.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I've already made one rock Photoshop, okay?
Nice.
Alrighty, so that's just 8d6.
How many memes
I don't
did you
want to
make?
count. I'm just gonna roll this.
How many Photoshop memes did you make?
A lot.
It doesn't matter.
The rock genie takes 32 fire damage, and it's not looking good.
Rock Genie?
Rock lobster.
It was a rock genie.
Mr. Brightstone, you've got a genie right over you, a genie right next to you. What do you do?
How's that Earth one looking?
That Earth one's not looking too good. However, not looking too good could still mean like 50 some HP.
Oh, let's see what I can do in a turn. Is the aura of bloodletting still going on?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You're both angry and slightly comforted, and you don't know why.
You're like, this feels good. I'm gonna kill
Actually,
him.
yeah, that's really disturbing. You feel really good about being so angry. Huh. I didn't think about that.
That definitely hits.
Weird spread on that crit, though.
Right?
Yeah. That will also hit. I wish I could totaled it up for you.
It would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm gonna go
You could make it
ahead.
do that.
First one is 31.
So that makes 40, 48,
I think.
56.
I'm sorry, 29 on the
Oh.
first one. Yeah, 29 on the first one and 25 on the
27.
other one. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 18, plus 7, 25, plus 4 for 29. I bounced around some there, but yeah.
Alright, so what's the total damage?
29 plus 25. So 54.
I'll give it to you. There's 1 HP left, but I'll give it to you. You strike it. Well, I guess you said you wanted to keep one alive, right?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, so let's say you put it to 0, and you knock it unconscious. It's not dead, but it's unconscious at this point.
Okay, then Bosco, wanting revenge for his friend, will try and attack the blue one.
Get him, Bosco.
Once again, the bite will not hit, but the claws will. 15 damage to the genie up above.
Not bad.
And it is also not looking very good at this point.
It's mostly disintegrated at this, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's not looking very good at all.
Got hit by that big old
So,
disintegrate.
in a last-ditch effort, it is going to create a whirlwind. A 5-foot radius, 30-foot tall cylinder of swirling air magically forms at a point.
Robert cameo.
Let's see.
Sorry, do you need to save?
Actually, this ability is stupid. He's not going to do that. But what he is going to do is a thunder wave.
Uh-oh.
Let me just look up the stats for that real quick.
Oh, I ran out of battle music.
Sorry, I'm glitching. What are you doing?
Thunder wave.
Okay, what do you need? A con save?
I need a con save.
It's a Pokemon attack. You might be paralyzed.
Ooh, not good. That should have been with advantage.
Don't forget, you got an extra D4.
Just use the first one, whatever it is. Well, so Bosco's looking good. Duel is not. That's plus, but you got an extra 1d4, right?
Yep.
Because of psionic thing.
Uh-huh.
Richard, I see what you mean. That whirlwind's real dumb.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like that's how it should work.
Yeah.
14?
Does a 14 save?
Oh, there goes.
It does not.
Oh.
However, it doesn't really do that much. It does push you back 10 feet, but if Bosco's there, then I guess it doesn't because you have the side of the Cavalier. And, it's gonna do 2d8 damage to you. It does 15 damage to you. Oh, and I guess half that for Bosco. Oh, wait, 15-foot square, or 15-foot radius, though, so I need Kadash and Finn to also.
What are we doing?
Constitution saving throws. You either take 15 damage.
Okay.
It's weird that it's a con save.
Yeah, I guess because it's like.
I'm gonna guess a 12 doesn't do it.
Boom.
Do we
A
get
12
any
does not
bonuses?
do it.
Do we get
Kadash,
any
you are
next to duel?
Kadash, you are pushed back 10 feet.
Kadash,
and Finn,
you have an extra D4.
Oh, that's true. And I have my Bardic Inspiration.
So you could possibly pull out a 16.
Oh, wait, no. I used my Bardic Inspiration, didn't I?
Yeah. But you could possibly pull out a 16. I don't know if that's enough.
A 14 wasn't.
16?
Is it 16?
16. Let me just double check.
That's close.
That will be enough.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Just
So
barely
you're-
pulled
either
that
you're
one
pushed
out.
Back, and each of you are only dealt. What is that?
7.
7 damage. So this genie sucks.
Oh, darn, guys. I'm out of my temp HP.
You got temp HP.
I have from Lifestealer last game. Cool, it's
Yeah,
gone
these-
now. I'm
these
at
guys
93
have
out
not-
of 96.
These guys have not been that challenging to you at this point.
We pulled out the big guns. We've been doing real great.
Water guy still hasn't gone yet. And seeing how dire this is looking, he's like, fuck this shit, and he's gonna get the fuck out of there.
Just plane shifts?
He just fucking played it.
That fucking
Wow.
bitch.
Okay.
Could I counterspell that?
You want to try a counter? Yeah, you can try.
Please,
Yeah.
please
He tries-
counterspell the
he
shit
tries
out
to
of it.
leave.
Alrighty, you can try a counter spell.
You leave when Burt Reynolds says you can leave.
Oh my
Plane
god, we're
shift
never
is
gonna
a-
hear that again.
Plane shift is a level 7.
Level
Oh
7.
shit.
There it
Alright.
is. You gotta roll
So it's
high on this.
D20 plus charisma mod.
I'm gonna cast it as a 4th level then.
It doesn't change anything.
No.
No, I
Unless
think
you
it gives him a +1 or something to his thing.
It does.
It doesn't?
Oh, okay.
I think it only matters if you cast it at a higher level.
Oh, okay.
If I remember right.
Right, and I don't think he has a Wait, he does have a 7th level he could cast it at.
Yeah, I don't. want to do that though.
Yeah, that's fair.
7th
Okay,
level counter
so
spell.
I need to roll a spell casting.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's
So charisma.
10 plus charisma. It has to.
Is that right?
No,
No, not my spell attack.
no, not your spell attack. Just your.
Just
your
take away the proficiency.
Yeah, that's true. What's your proficiency?
Should be 5.
5.
So 19.
19.
You still hit. You do it.
Yep.
Now this poor guy
Um,
trying to.
This guy tries to get away, but you will not let him.
so he begins casting, and as he begins, like, I guess, throwing his hands down to activate it, I just send, like, a psychic flick to his forehead, and he just doink, and I say, no. And that's
Alrighty,
my counter
Kadash.
This poor guy. As soon as he comes back, I take my advantage attacks at him.
spell. Yeah, you do.
For a 27 and a 25.
Yep, you hit.
Oh man, so he's gonna take another 47 damage.
Jesus.
This poor guy.
This poor guy.
Poor dead guy.
All of a sudden, doink, and then 2 blades just go into
Yeah,
him.
he's bleeding. He's nearly dead, or whatever genies do. He's nearly dead though.
We explode into a million pieces onto different planes.
That's true.
Oh,
Lena.
If you must know.
Okay, so I would like to do the whole key point thing again, but if I kill that motherfucker, can I split it up, move, and use my other 2 to attack the other one?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Sick. Aces.
The Afridi, if you tell Armando quickly enough, you could bring him back. He does not have to stay in that
Leave
plane.
him. I say
that
get rid
other
of him.
guy. These are still at advantage, yeah?
Yep.
Counterpoint though, if bandage is only 10 minutes, nothing stops that other one from immediately plane shifting back here.
That is true. It could immediately plane shift back.
but then it would
think all
be
4
of
of
us
those
versus
hit.
1.
I'm
Yep.
just saying.
Describe how you kill it and roll the damage if you would like.
Oh, sick.
I assume you're going to get over 28.
Never assume.
All right, roll it.
Never tell me the odds.
Here comes the ghetto fail.
Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth! Okay, it's 4, 8, 12, 16.
Just watch it be like 18.
All right.
All right,
Close
describe
enough.
how you kill it.
Oh god.
I do think you're going to need all 4 of your attacks though to kill
That's fine. So the first couple hits with the staff, one side of the staff hits like one side of the head, then she rears it up and hits it with the other.
it. Mm-hmm.
And then like a kick and a punch, like just real quick hits, and then very quickly moving off to help duel.
All
Nothing
right.
too fancy and flourishy.
On your final hit, its body disintegrates into a burst of water and foam, leaving behind only the equipment it was wearing, which is the trident.
I want that trident!
Yeah.
Joke's on you. It's a
And I
trident of like antelope command.
Oh shit.
That would be sick, actually.
Love it.
Riding an antelope with a
Hell
trident.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can get over there.
Sydney, can I
Alright.
have an antelope as my animal companion if I roll a ranger for your one shot?
At this point, I haven't said no to anything, so go ahead.
Oh no, guys, I googled antelope just for fun, and all the headlines are about a bunch of antelope dying due to climate change.
Oh.
No.
That's so
Oh.
sad.
Well, Lady E, you
Not
said
at all what I
that,
expected.
and you see a genie who looks a hell of a lot like that genie that was in that dream that the traveler used against you.
Which one is that?
The only one that's still around.
This dude over. Sorry.
Oh, this
This
one is
dude-
unconscious. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one.
Why'd you
good.
do that?
What do we got here?
Guys, that's the theme that starts playing when the water genie sadly
Son of a-
dies.
Wait, what?
Son of a
What
bitch.
is this?
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
It's
Side note:
Dude,
this is
my
totally
favorite response is rage.
this is totally the music that played when Duel got the Holy Avenger too.
Oh god.
we already had a sad song for that.
Yeah, but this is pretty good.
I wonder.
Ooh,
I wonder
worst
how
fire
much.
ever.
I wonder how
Lady
much
E,
damage.
What do you do, Lady E?
How hurt does it look?
It looks like it has 63 HP left.
Yeah, I can't do that much. So. But I can hurt it a lot, maybe. I'm gonna try it. I don't get to use this very
Alright.
often. Lethal strike. So if this attack hits, it'll do 31 more. Let's go ahead and roll this.
That will hit.
Awesome, so 36, 43 damage.
Whip it good.
You've heard it a hell of a lot, but it's still got 20 left. It's barely standing. Finn,
Oh, sorry, I was jamming out. What are we doing?
20 HP
Wonderful
left
song.
on this dude who's flying above Duel.
Destroy him.
Which one? The air one that I've been messing up?
Yeah. Finish him off.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Come up and stab him, man. You got your rapier.
Helicopter. Helicopter.
bloom, blam, blow. Hopefully.
How many Eldritch Blast?
17.
17 on that guy will hit.
Alright, 6. Oh, Jesus
Oh.
Christ. Only one hit. That's awful.
Only one hit and it's barely hit.
Eldritch Blast.
Well, you know, that's what I had.
I just feel like you always miss with that guy.
Yeah.
Uh,
No. Not great. It was that or Shatter. That's the spell slot.
Also would have hit me.
Armando has literally nothing for this and is just going to tuck back around the corner and keep his concentration going. Duel, he's right fucking overhead, but he's it looks like if you give him one more shot, he's gonna plane shift out of here. What do you do?
Fuck him up.
Finish him. Finish him.
How high is he floating?
He's like a few feet above you.
Can I reach him?
Oh
is
yeah,
he-
you can reach him because he could reach you.
Okay. He's got like 20 HP left.
Not even because of Finn's hit. It's like 14.
I'm gonna have Bosco reach up and grab him. And I'm gonna have Bosco use non-lethal damage to knock him out.
We already got one knocked out.
Well, we're gonna have another one.
Holy shit!
Nice.
He jumps up and grabs him with his teeth, and
Critical
pulls him
bite.
down, and just, like, thrashes him Hulk style until he's knocked out.
Just slams him around on the ground for a little bit.
German shepherds when they're training with the
Yeah,
police
yeah.
and they have the suit on. Yeah.
Like, get him, boy! And we knock him out.
All right, so they're both kind of like laying on top of each other. They're both knocked out, and we are out of combat.
We arrange them in a suggested position while they're knocked out.
Someone get a daddy rope. I mean, someone get the rope and tie them up.
We can probably get rid of the auras at this point.
No, that's mine.
No, she stays angry.
So, do we want to call it here? We got
Yeah.
him. We beat him.
Pick
we,
up
like,
with the
let's tie him up.
interrogation.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that.
I think so.
I'm still in the city, and it's 11:30.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, good game, guys.
All right.
Thanks
Cool.
for watching,
Bye, Strian.
everybody.
Bye.
Remember to check in next week. We'll interrogate.
Same time, same channel.
Same time, same channel.
Yeah.
Hopefully earlier. Hopefully
Hopefully earlier.
Hopefully earlier.
Anyway.
Again.